The star of the show, hard-working Mr. Dynamite.
Now, with their own show.
You're jacking it to a guy in a wig.
Now, with their own show.
I thought I kind of sucked.
I get nervous.
It just filled me with a white-hot rage.
It's Than and Sam.
Activate new music browser.
He had a voice that could make a Wolverine purr.
Sam.
I'm a salesman, goddammit. I was born to sell.
And then.
You're going to get me angry, Sam.
Put your hands up that you shoot with. Put your hands up that you shoot with. Put your hands up that you shoot with.
Now, Than and Sam.
We put this festival on you, bosses, with a lot of love. We work for 1 year for you, pigs. Are you want to break our walls down? Are you want to destroy it? Well, you go to hell.
Welcome to the Than and Sam Show.
Oh, yeah. That's Than and Sam X.
Move over, Malcolm.
I was thinking about doing that. Top 10 things that are ending with X. I was going to do Malcolm and WrestleMania.
Halloween.
Jason. It's Than and Sam X. Than and Sam in space. We're not actually in space, but our voices are traveling to space and then back down to your radio dials.
It is our 10th show here on XM, our 10th live show. Sort
Yes.
of, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Are we counting that one?
yeah, we are.
Our 10th live show. Very exciting that XM continues to have us.
You think after 10 times, though, we could figure out how to set it up right?
What are you talking about?
Us running around in a panic, because the thing is, Than and Sam X is a special show. It's a special Than and Sam show. That's why the X is there.
Mm-hmm.
So you need a special kind of person on the board. So basically, if you were listening to the last couple shows, you know we've been trying out Travis as the quote-unquote producer of the show. He was fired
Right before the show.
40 minutes ago.
Yes.
At which point, we needed somebody to come in a pinch and save us. And thank God.
Who else but the great Danny?
Listen, who always is the guy to save shit around here?
Danny Tuesday.
When's it ever? When is Travis saving the day?
Never.
I'm going to start giving you the mantle of keeping everything from falling apart if you're not careful.
Yeah.
I'd like to have it.
All right.
Maybe I'd actually do that.
I almost feel bad calling you Danny Tubesticks because you saved us so much.
The key word there being almost.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very funny name, so. But, yes, we are live
Yes.
for the 10th time on XM.
Yeah. So I had an interesting weekend.
Oh, yeah?
We're in the middle of it. It started...
Well, it's rockin' Saturday night, and it's primetime Saturday night.
Yeah. There's other shows that are vying for the airtime on the Saturday night airwaves, but the Than and Sam show is here to represent, and represent strong.
We'll get into this radio war that's going on, if you want to call it that, but it's really a non-issue.
Yeah. But first, I would love to talk about how I spent the first half of my weekend.
Okay, good, because I also had an action-packed weekend.
I thought I was going to have a nice little night, maybe catch up on some of my DVR viewing last night.
Oh, I love doing that.
Just relax, rest for the Than and Sam show because I wanted to be fresh.
Yeah, to death.
So fresh. And I got a text message from some of my college friends saying, we're coming out, we're out. And I'm like, okay, I'll have a drink.
What of it?
Yeah, and then head home and still be rested and fresh for the Than and Sam show.
Right.
That kind of morphed into I met up with some other great radio personalities, such as Anthony from the Opie and Anthony show.
Did you go to college with Anthony?
No, my college friends went home after 20 minutes.
Of course they did.
And I was
it's
like...
not college anymore.
Yeah, no, not for all of us. For some of us. And they peeled off, and I was like, well, I'm out. I might as well enjoy myself.
No sense in going back in.
That's stupid. And I met up with Anthony, and Danny was there, and their respective better halves. and we rocked the karaoke bar.
So I'm guessing it was just a night of karaoke and soda pop.
No, I kept drinking.
What?
Yeah, and somebody offered to buy some shots.
Jesus.
Yeah.
In front with Anthony and Dan. This is especially Danny.
I know. I must
This
be
is a huge surprise.
I must be some sort of corrupting force on Danny.
Yeah.
I think I'm a bad influence because we ended up doing some shots.
Oh boy. So it's you, Danny, Anthony from Opie and Anthony, and the ladies doing shots at a karaoke bar.
Doing shots, singing, having fun. And somebody thought it'd be funny to put my name into the old karaoke bin.
Oh boy. See, the thing is, you get this dry sense of humor on the air that always comes out, and he likes to maintain that. He doesn't like to be crazy guy. You know what I mean? He's not the type to go up and sing a karaoke song. He's not the type to demand attention. He's the type to watch somebody else sing karaoke and then mock them.
Yes.
Or just boo them.
Oh, yeah.
Which happened.
I took a page out of your playbook from last time we were there.
The old boo!
Yeah.
So loud and so hysterically funny.
I forgot I did that.
Because, it wasn't just like you were, booing loudly enough that the table could enjoy the joke. It was so loud that everybody had to have heard it.
I did the old cup your hands over your mouth just to make sure I was projecting.
Plus,
And it was like this just perfectly nice 20-year-old girl on the stage, too.
she's not even saying I'm a good singer. She's saying I'm doing karaoke, I'm having fun.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there booing her, not only projecting your voice with your hands, but that makes, in case you didn't realize, for a visual, it makes it obvious to everybody that you're the guy wanting to make sure that everybody hears that you're booing her.
Yeah. For some reason, the 6-foot-tall bearded man is angry at the woman on stage.
Yeah, you're very tall. You stand out in a crowd.
Yeah. Yeah, so, it was a fun night in that regard. I got up and sang the Buddy Holly song by Weezer.
What? Ooh, you?
Ooh, you. I look just like Buddy Holly.
How'd you do? How did he do, Danny?
He did quite well.
Did he get booed at all?
No one booed. He got. I think he lucked out with Buddy Holly because I had originally tried to sign him up for the Sweater song, but unfortunately it wasn't in the catalog.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy.
What type of bar was this?
It was a great time.
So, what I like to call Party Time Than came out.
Party Time Than was out.
See, I've seen Than under the influence, and you get it in degrees because you got Than, which morphs into Party Time Than, which, if you're not careful, will morph into Pukey Time Than.
Yes. Fortunately, last night I didn't complete the metamorphosis.
So there was no Pukey Time Than.
No.
He turned into going home early Than.
Yeah.
Good for him.
For the show.
Yeah.
It was 2 in the morning.
What I really needed was hungover Than to come in and and get carried through a show.
Yeah, the last time we saw Pukey Time Than, what do you know who I was hanging out with was Danny, Anthony, and their ilk again.
You really are a toxic influence on them.
I know. You guys should cut me out of your life. I'm an enabler.
I'm starting to notice a pattern here.
Yeah. That was, we did SoCo and lime shots.
Wow.
Yeah. I think 5 in addition to beers.
Okay.
So, yeah, I left the bar. It was one of those things like, from everybody else's perspective, it was where'd Than go?
Yeah.
Because I didn't announce that I was leaving. I was just like, all right, where do I puke?
Right. Time to go now. I walk.
Yeah. And the bar was like, I don't know, 10, 20 blocks away from my house, so I walked.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I know they've been trying to clean up the city, but just walking up 8th Avenue, I got offered both Coke and a blowjob.
Wow.
And you didn't go for it?
No, unfortunately. I was strapped for cash.
Wow.
And wouldn't you believe it, the woman offering the blowjob was not particularly attractive.
No.
No, had a lot of sass, though, if you know what I'm saying.
I love sass in a woman.
Yeah.
How about the Coke dealer?
he had a good build. I'll give him that. Busted face, but nice body.
Right. But his face.
Yeah. And I go home, and wouldn't you know it, I couldn't figure out how to operate a door.
Oh, one of those nights, huh?
Yeah. I tried my key. It would turn in the lock, but then the door wouldn't open.
That's weird.
I still don't know what happened to this day, because when I came back the next day, all I did was push.
Yeah.
Without even turning the key, and my door opened right up.
Well, that's okay.
But I couldn't figure it out that night, and I was looking around, and I was like, okay, I can fall asleep in my hall, which is not an option. I live here. I don't need the neighbors talking.
Yeah.
So let me maybe take a cab over to my girlfriend's place.
Okay.
Lucky her. It was 5 a.m.
Oh, that's perfect. And that
Yeah.
way you can just stumble in and collapse on her.
Yeah, and I told the guy to step on it because I still hadn't puked yet, and I knew it was
Step on it.
only a matter of time. As soon as I get out, you know how Manhattan has those nice tree-lined streets, and there's like little potted, areas for the
Oh,
trees?
yeah.
Well, that became a container of both trees and my vomit.
Okay. Because you figure it's a container.
Yeah, I can't. I wasn't going to make it upstairs. So somewhere out in the city, there's a nice pool of my vomit somewhere.
Okay.
Still, I hope. And then I go up. My girlfriend thinks I'm a prowler.
Sure, because again,
I didn't call.
I'm assuming, and she's asleep, probably.
Here's some noises.
A prowler?
Yeah, that's not her words. She didn't say, "Is that a prowler?" But
I would have thought maybe burglar or a robber.
You got a text on your cell phone, Than, I think there's a prowler at the door.
and so I was like, "Honey, good to see you. I'm sleeping over."
Good to see you.
Yeah.
I thought you were a prowler. The
Heavens.
night prowler is a knocking at my door.
And she, and then I was like, "Excuse me 1 minute. I have to go to the bathroom."
Excuse me.
Thank you for translating to how this. I mean, it was clear enough in my brain. So
Right, you're trying to sound polite. Excuse me for just 1 minute. I have to use the restroom.
Tippy Than.
Yeah.
yes, very much so.
I feel like puking.
And I did right into the
Okay.
toilet. I did make it into the toilet, which was more comfortable than you'd think because I fell right asleep with
In
my
the-
head on the toilet.
Yeah. Okay. That's awful.
So my lucky girlfriend got to, she went back into her room hearing me puke. I puke a lot like Bob Kelly. It's a very violent, angry puke. It's like,
Of course, the Bob Kelly puking videos are all over YouTube at this point.
yeah. If you need a reference point,
infinity of them.
yeah, it sounds like I'm either puking or doing karate.
Yeah.
One or the other. And I guess those sounds trailed off, and 10 minutes passed by, and my girlfriend's looking at her watch like, all right, he's not coming back. And she goes in to find me. I must have been an awful picture. Because it's a New York apartment, too, so the bathroom's tiny. And so I'm just in the fetal position on her floor.
Oh, and you're just asleep.
Yeah.
Like you're not awake.
No.
Like she opens the door and it's not like you look up and say, "Oh, hi."
Yeah.
Because you are asleep.
Yep.
That puking just took all the life out of you, and you just got all tuckered out.
So yeah, that's my night when I choose to party. And I had a glimpse of that last night.
So that was okay. So you're a 20-something in New York who went out drinking with Anthony and Danny, your coworkers, karaoke, had a good time.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
I also had an action-packed weekend so far.
Yeah.
When I say so far, because a lot can still happen. I woke up at 6:15 this morning, feeling rested because I went to bed at about 9 o'clock last night.
Good.
And I drove into the city because I live in the suburbs, and went to a wrestling convention. Wrestling convention.
I heard you.
Okay. Yes, this was the 4th annual Ringside Fest at Caroline's Comedy Club is actually where they do it. And this website that sells wrestling action figures has decided 4 years ago to put on a convention where you can come and meet your favorite professional wrestlers and get your picture and your autograph, and there's a little Q&A session with them and everything. Like the first year, they had the Ultimate Warrior and stuff, and people were like, "Oh my goodness, I gotta go see this guy." And that was one, I said that. And so this was the 4th one. I've been to all 4.
And you did this today. This wasn't 10 years ago. This is today?
Today.
Okay.
This is the 4th annual. This is Ringside Fest 2007 we're talking about.
All right.
It was a big one. They had the reunion of the Hart Foundation with Bret Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart and Jimmy Hart. Now, I will say this. I realized something when I started going to Ringside Fest specifically, because it's like an all-day thing. Because since Caroline's is small, it's not like a big convention hall. They have only one event at a time. It's not like there's a dozen wrestlers signing and you can go to Q&A here and this and that. It's, the first group of wrestlers is signing, and then there's a Q&A 2 hours later, and then another Q&A after that, and then the second group of wrestlers, and that's it. So you're there from, if you're doing everything, you're going from 9 a.m. until 2, 3 p.m.
Wow.
So you're looking, and, it's the same people there. And I realized something, that this thing about wrestling, that a lot of people give it a bad rap.
Me.
And, yes, I realized the embarrassment lies not in being a fan of wrestling. Because you go to these conventions, and if you have any ability to observe human behavior, you look at these wrestlers and say, this is just another person. He's not wrestling right now. He's not in character.
Yeah.
He's just a guy. But then you look around and you say, so what's the embarrassment? And then you look.
It's like seeing an actor from your favorite TV show.
Yeah, and
at
it's like
some sort of signing.
He's just
event.
a guy.
Yeah.
It's not Skyler. Siler.
Yeah.
It's just that guy.
Mm-hmm.
But then you look around and you realize it's all of you that are causing me this embarrassment and this mockery. The reason that people mock wrestling fans is because of the other goddamn wrestling fans.
So if they could all be as cool as you'd be fine.
I'm thinking this, yes. Like you get there and everyone, first of all, everybody shows up. 40% of the people show up wearing their championship belts. Like the replica ones. They got them on their shoulders. Because they're getting them signed.
But couldn't they just bring them in a case?
Yes. And they come in a bag. You could just carry them and then unzip them and then put them out, get them signed so you can frame them or something. And there's nothing wrong with that. But they're walking around with the belt on their waist, and then they have this look like there's something special. And I'm like, there's in the 3 digits, there's hundreds of people here wearing those same belts.
Not special.
You're not a champion. You just paid a lot of money for that belt. But they're walking around with these belts. Jess, actually, probably my girlfriend, who started going with me.
Lucky girl.
The past couple, yeah. She said the reason she likes Ringside Fest is it's because the only time that we can go out and there's no line in the girls' bathroom.
No.
That's what she told me.
No, couldn't be.
To the point that I went to the bathroom. The men's room is open. The door's open because there's so much traffic.
Yeah.
And the women's door is shut because there's nobody there.
Yeah.
There's just no girls.
You probably could have just gone in there and not bothered a goddamn person.
Yeah. And I mean, it's in the Q&A sessions.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell they're real people because, like, the Anvil, Jim Neidhart was there. He had obviously taken too many sleeping pills. Allegedly. I'm just making this up.
Yeah, from what you could tell.
He was wearing sunglasses, and he wasn't answering coherently. And every time he'd lift his sunglasses up, if you looked at him for more than 15 seconds, oh, those eyes are shutting. Those eyes are shutting. And he could not answer a sentence coherently, and he kept having people repeat questions. Like the first time he asked the question and people start laughing.
Yeah.
And then slowly everybody there realized
he wasn't doing a bit.
No. And it got just uncomfortable. Like, I wanted to ask a question just to keep him talking. He was talking nonsense.
Could you repeat the question?
But, like, these people get so excited that there's a Q&A that they're asking the same questions. It's only an hour long, if that.
So they just try to cram in the same... Why do they ask the same question?
Because they're not listening. They're just so excited. They got their hands up, and they're so excited about the question. Bret the Hitman Hart was asked no less than 4 times this afternoon, how does wrestling today compare to wrestling of old?
Mm-hmm.
It's not a great question to start with.
No. It's pretty well-tread territory.
And it's asked over and over again, like to the point that he was answering, well, I mean, pretty much what I had already covered with his question. I mean, this is why I don't like asking the wrestlers questions. Like O&A, every time we have a wrestler on the show, have me ask him a question.
And you always die.
Because I don't have questions for him. Like, I've never asked a question at a Q&A. I let the stuff I see on TV speak for itself. It's not like I'm going to go to this place and I'm going to ask the guy, so did you really, like, did you really hurt Andre the Giant? Like, was he really, like... And they're going to be like, no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like if you went to a Star Trek convention and asked William Shatner, so, like, you know, when you got, where did you really go when they zapped you up?
Yeah.
And he'd be like, it's a television show, son. What are you talking about? You got one guy, and then there are the real guys who I feel sorry for are the guys who are independent wrestlers. They're young wrestlers.
Trying to break into the biz?
But they're going to autograph signings with the championship belts.
Oh.
And they're wearing tight muscle shirts. That's how you can tell. They're either wearing tight muscle shirts or big fur coats or something. And there's this one guy who I remember from last year because he was dressed so outlandishly. He had a big fur coat on and everything. And he asked, last year and this year, how does a young wrestler break into pro wrestling? And I looked at him, and I'm like, you're telling me that you like wrestling enough to go to these conventions, and you haven't figured out in 365 days, at least, how a person can break into pro wrestling. You haven't figured out, try a wrestling school.
Was the guy's answer last year, keep coming to these things?
Yeah.
Because maybe that's why he was back.
Ask whoever's here next year.
Yeah.
Because he'll know.
I don't.
You go to wrestling, but if you wanted to know, you wouldn't have to go to a Q&A. How many wrestlers write books? They all write books now.
Yeah.
So you just say, well, how did he do it? And every single one of them, well, I went to a rinky-dink wrestling school, and then I just, started wrestling small gigs. And it's like anything else. It's like radio. You go to Connecticut School of Broadcasting, you get a small job, you get a big job. You end up on the Stan Sam Show.
Yeah.
It's not tough.
No.
But I don't know. It's just...
Well, I really don't follow wrestling at all, and I'm glad for that.
Because otherwise this is the people you'd be lumped in with.
Yeah. I play video games, and I used to think that was as bad as being like a wrestling fan, being lumped in with that.
You have to understand, the first one I went by myself.
Yep.
I didn't want to talk to anybody. I just wanted to go get my pictures, get my autographs. I don't even want to talk to them when I'm getting autographs because we're not gonna bond.
No.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna kid myself. Like these people, anybody who I look up to at all, if I talk to them, I would want to have an actual conversation with them where they looked at me like a person. Mm-hmm. There's no way I'm gonna go to one of these conventions and a wrestler's gonna look at me like a human being.
No, you have to forfeit that,
which is fine.
Yeah.
But that's why I don't want any of these other non-human beings who all think they're human beings and are all making the same awful wrestling jokes.
Oh.
It's the worst.
Like what? Do you have an example off the top of your head?
It wouldn't make any sense. Because it's just like...
super inside and...
Yeah. Like watching wrestling tapes and saying, oh, yeah, they're watching a tape of the fake Razor Ramon, and they're being like, oh, yeah, Scott Hall was great there, but Scott Hall was the real Razor Ramon, not the fake one. That's not Scott... That's the joke.
I hate it.
And I just wanted to throw something at him. To the point, as I was saying, the first one I went to, and in between events, I go to the Sabaros across the street to get a slice and clear my head of all this nonsense. And this guy comes up to me because he sees, I don't know, he maybe sees like the thing of pictures that I have signed or something. I don't know. Something that tips him off. And he's like, oh, can I sit here? I was like, yeah. It's a two-person table. Oh. One of those small New York two-people tables.
Yeah.
And I was like, sure. And he starts talking to me. And I'm like, why are you talking to me? He's talking about wrestling. He's like, so who are your favorites? And I'm like, what are you asking? What are you asking me that for?
You just want to get in and out.
Yeah. It's like, well, what difference does it make who my favorites are? I watch for wrestling. Like, I don't sit there and being like, man, I hope this guy... It's like... And so he's like... Well, do you collect the figures? Because as I said, it's brought by a wrestling figure website is what sponsors the whole thing.
And I have been to your house, and you do have some figures.
Yeah. I'm not going to deny that. I'm like, but again, and now I'm lumped into that even more subsect. Not only the wrestling fans, but the wrestling fans who buy all this shit.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, yeah, I do. But when you saw them, did they look like they were spread out all over the floor like I brought them in the bathtub with me, or were they on a shelf?
No, they were still in their packaging.
Exactly.
Like, I guess a collector would
At least it's
them.
more like the 40-year-old virgin than anything else. I mean...
Yeah, I mean, you are trying to scrape together some kind of dignity with this, but yes.
Yeah. And so he goes, do you collect them, or he was like, do you open them? And I was like, I mean, I open some, I leave some in the packaging. He's like, oh, do you just collect and display, or do you play with them? And I'm like, I'm looking at him. At this point in my life, I'm like 21 years old, and he's older than me.
Yeah.
He's got to be 26, 27 years old at that point, and he's very funny looking. And I go, no, I just collect. I mean, and he's like, oh, yeah, me too.
No.
And then he pauses, and then he goes, Well, sometimes I play.
Oh.
And I gave him one of those looks like, yeah, like, me too, as in, like, please keep talking because now you're entertaining me.
Nice.
And,
Did you guys hang out later, too?
well, it got to the point where he was explaining that he lived in his mom's basement.
Jesus, what a
Big
cliche
surprise.
this guy is.
And then he asked for my phone number and email address. I guess so afterwards we could talk wrestling figures. This guy has never gone up to a chick and said, can I get your phone number? But he's man enough to ask me for mine. I gave him a fake number and a fake email. I was not going to talk to him again.
As you should have. Brennan in New Orleans, go ahead. You're on the Than and Sam show.
Hey, what's up, boys?
What's up?
I went to Vegas. I was staying in some hotel up there, and they had some kind of party going on. Scott Steiner and a few guys were giving away autographs and stuff. And I decided to go up there. I just started watching wrestling and everything. And the thing that I realized I was totally out of my element because everybody there was just on a different level than me, you know.
Yeah.
And they had like those redneck families, and everybody had their own little favorite wrestler and everything, wearing their belts, whatever. And they had this fat bitch there that couldn't even fit her own belt on, so she had to like make an extension to put her belt on. Like
These belts are made for professional wrestlers. They're not normal belts.
She stapled like leather, like to make it longer so it fit her fat ass. But anyway, boy, that's all I got.
All right, thanks, man.
It really is. It's an exclusionary thing. You don't. There's no way. Like you would go and you'd be like, dude, I can't deal with this.
I can't.
I can barely deal with it
I can't even imagine.
because I also have to deal with it on the level of these are my people.
Yes.
What makes me so different from them? And the answer is nothing.
Not a whole lot.
But at least the belt that I have,
Yeah.
technically, since it was given to me by the WWE, that makes me honorary champion. So it means a little something different.
Yeah. You are a champion. Not unlike the Than and Sam show.
Champion of radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are in the middle of a kind of radio war.
If you even want to call it that.
I mean, some people have thrown down the gauntlet, and we have picked it up, and we're slapping people in the face with it.
Yeah.
Mike from Missouri, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, guys? First of all, I want to say you guys rock. I'm voting for you guys. Okay?
Thank you so much.
And then I got two quick questions. I'll hang up and listen. First of all, Sam, when you were walking from bar to bar, I guess you were walking out on the street. Okay, my question is hypothetical. If you saw a fine-looking model chick dead in the alley, okay, would you fuck her? Okay, and then, Sam, my question for you is,
That's
if
two-parter.
Beth came to you and said, dude, okay, you're the man, I'll give you any WWE chick that you want and add China into this, even though she's not in WWE, okay, would you do her? I'll hang up and listen.
So basically, I'll take mine first.
Yeah.
He's saying, would I...
I'll have to think about mine.
If I could have any WWE diva, but I would have to have a three-way with her and China,
would you do it?
Would I do it? I would have to say yes.
Okay.
I mean, you got to do it just for the show. I would just bang China just to say I had.
Oh, easily.
I mean, just for the pictures alone.
And the stories.
I mean, me and X-Pac could trade stories after that one.
Yes.
And your question was, if you found a gorgeous woman dead in an alley on a drunken night, would you have sex with the corpse?
I'll go no.
Okay, so we're going to have disagreeing answers on that one.
I'm just not that adventuresome of a spirit.
But you leave your options open for the future, I hope.
Yeah, I'm not saying every time. That's not a blanket statement.
Yeah.
Just if this happened this past weekend. We have a whole lot to get to, Sam. The show, a lot of the people's favorite segments we're going to hear. We're going to have a top 10 list from you.
Let's just say I listen to the fans on whackbag.com, thanandsamfanclub.com. The people are saying, Sam, what happened to the top 10 list? Maybe you should stay tuned. That's all I'll say about that.
And, you know, our take on the writers' strike.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big story, especially in entertainment.
And hopefully we'll play more songs from cartoons.
It's worked so well last time for whatever reason.
We'll be back soon. It's the Than and Sam Show.
The Than and Sam Show. Radio for gays and straights.
We are back with the Than and Sam Show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Than and Sam X.
In the midst of a radio war.
I guess. A
In
war usually isn't so one-sided.
Yeah, this is kind of like the Germans invading Poland. It was just a blitzkrieg.
We went on Ron and Fez and took them to school. You can hear Ron and Fez 12 to 3 on XM weekdays. We went on O&A and took them to school. You can hear O&A 6 to 11 or 12 weekdays. I mean, now we're taking them to school here on Saturday Night Virus.
Rob from Indiana, go ahead, man.
Hey, man, I was just listening to Ron Faz replay today there. I can't hear it live. I work second shift, so I'm usually sleeping. But, Eastside Dave there and his buddy, what the hell's his name? Bronx Johnny, they were talking shit about you, saying ELO don't give you guys a show. You were some privileged rich kids, and they had what it took. So I was just wondering what you say about that shit.
Well, this is one of those things, like, remember when I was talking about the wrestling conventions?
Yeah.
I guess I kind of answered that before he asked the question.
Yeah.
We think it's a one-sided war. We took them to school on the other shows.
May we direct you to 30 seconds ago?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Obviously, that was supposed to get something going there.
We're just stirring the pot, baby.
The guy just let me down big time. But the entertainment world is in an uproar.
Why is that?
It's in upheaval. We all know that the TV writers have taken a strike.
They struck.
They have strucken from writing anything for television. There's not anything being written right now.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
Because they want more money from DVD and internet sales, I think, is their logic.
And so none of them, just nobody's writing stuff. Everybody's just slacking off on their jobs.
Well, they're standing outside with signs saying we should get paid. I like the signs that say, that just have like blanks between two quotes because they're writers on strike.
They're not writing.
So you couldn't even write a strike sign.
Let me tell you something. If I was on strike, I would stay my ass at home. I would not be coming in.
To picket?
No, why would you do that? You get time off. And stupid Jay Leno is like, yeah, I'm siding with the strike. If I hosted The Tonight Show, I would side with the strikers, too. I get a month off.
You think that's all they're trying to do?
Yes, get a little Christmas vacation early.
I hadn't thought about that. I thought they actually believed in their cause.
What, they want internet money?
Yeah.
What's that? What do they want? Some of the money off iTunes or something? No, they want a little Christmas vacation. They want some, they got a little crazy with trick-or-treats. And they want a little post-Halloween time off.
It's a lot of work being a writer, though.
No, it's not.
You got to write lots of dialogue.
It's easy being a writer. I write all the time.
Yeah, but it's got to make sense. It's got to
look what you do here. Of course, you make a story. That's easy. What you do if you're one of these Hollywood production companies and you realize all my writers went on strike.
Yeah.
Hire new ones. Hire anyone. There are tons of people who don't have jobs. Just hire one of them and tell them to write. I mean, give them the DVD set of the previous season, and they'll pick up on it. Just tell them the title, even. I mean, no. Just give them the gist of what your show is about and have them write. You know, you just need a script. It's easy.
Why don't you do it?
For what show?
Any show.
What? Okay, 24. There's a bomb in this building. Can you get rid of it within the next 24 hours? Yep. Watch. And then action scene, action scene. That's it. And then that 24 times. Except, like, that's the premiere. And then maybe midway into the season, Jack, because, see, I know his name from the paper.
Mm-hmm.
Jack, we got more bombs, but we only got 12 hours left. Can you do it? Yes. Boom. Why am I doing this? How much do writers get paid?
I think 6 figures, probably.
What?
Yeah, especially with residuals and stuff.
So you're talking about, like, I could be getting like $300,000.
Yeah, maybe.
For writing that.
Well, I mean, I'm not terribly convinced that that's going to work. Like, I know Desperate Housewives is also they're on strike too.
Desperate Housewives. Well, you just get some chick, and she's like, I need a man. I'm desperate. And then the other chick goes, but you're married. And then the one chick goes, I don't care. I feel like being bad.
My button's not working.
Well, and then it goes, do. It's easy.
Fine. Do the New Adventures of Old Christine.
Hey, Christine, you've never done that before. I know. You're thinking of the old Christine. This is the New Adventures of the Old Christine.
All right.
This is so easy. And then you do an action scene. She could do and then you could do a 24 crossover, and they'd be like, Jack, can you dismantle this bomb within 1 hour? Because it's the finale. And then it'll be like, no, but Christine can. And they'll be like, oh, Christine, she can't do this. And then Jack will say, she's ready for a new adventure.
All right.
This is so simple. How do TV writers have some nerve? They're going to go on strike. They're lucky that they get paid at all.
Big Bang Theory, do that one.
I've got a theory.
Oh,
what's that? Bang!
And they go right to spots.
Yeah.
And they call it a day?
Well, no, and then you got some shots of the universe and stuff. You can show, B-roll of, some NASA rocket going into space.
Have you seen any of these shows? Do you know what you're talking about?
Have I seen them? No. But what I'm saying here is, I know what I'm talking about. This is what writing is.
Rules of Engagement. It's on CBS.
Rules of Engagement. Say, will you marry me? And then they'll be like, well, and then they'll interrupt them, and they'll say, that's against the rules of engagement. See? You see how simple this is? That's the rules of engagement right there. I've never even heard of that show before. And I just completely created that would be the beginning of an entire arc that would last the whole season. Is it against the rules, or isn't it? And what are the rules of? Well, my friend, these are the rules of engagement. You see? This shit is so simple.
All right, I guess I stand corrected, Sam.
Thad, I'm leaving the show.
Why?
I had no idea these writers made six figures.
Yeah, and that's all you got to do, apparently.
Obviously. Have you seen TV?
Yes. It's not good.
No, I mean, well, it's not bad. I'm just saying it's easy to write.
Well, the one show that I think has really been the linchpin for this whole strike is Heroes.
Heroes is the linchpin for this whole strike?
I think it's really the reason why the strikers are going on, because that show is taken... It's kind of a shame strike.
Okay, I'm going to listen to you.
That show has taken a severe downward turn since they had the season finale last year. I think I've discussed it before. The finale was terrible. They had these two guys that were...
Wait, you're just talking about... Okay, you just read me facts from an article that says they're looking for internet money. Now you're telling me that the real reason they're going on strike is because Heroes was no good last season.
Well, it's got to be. Because they had these two guys that had limitless powers.
Okay.
All kinds of different powers, not just flying. They could do anything.
Okay.
And they settled their differences, Sam, by punching each other.
Okay.
That's not exciting. Who's going to want to see that?
Well,
back to the drawing board. Let's write some stuff.
Okay. Then why aren't they writing?
Because they went on strike because they were so ashamed because it was so bad.
Could they not think of... Would they just stop thinking of new stuff so they went on strike?
No, they were like, we stink.
Why did they just quit?
Because they want people to know...
that they stink.
Yeah.
But they want them to kind of just infer this, because they're not going to admit it.
No. Can't say it out loud, but I think everybody knows that's what the strike is really about. Like, for instance, earlier this season... we met a new character in New Orleans.
We're talking about Heroes again.
Yeah, this is the show Heroes, the real reason for the strike. And this woman can learn how to do anything from watching it.
Well, what about, reality TV? That's all over the place now.
Yeah, if she was watching reality TV, she could pick up something from that. But she was like watching this cooking show, and the person on the show was cooking up a tomato and slicing it into a rose.
Okay.
And then later, she's just not even thinking, and she's cutting up a tomato, and guess what it comes out as?
What?
A rose.
Okay.
Just like she saw on the television. So she has the power to do anything she could see on television, Sam, and she's doing Julia Child stuff.
This has nothing to do with the writer's strike. What are you talking about right now?
No, this is just some stuff I noticed about Heroes.
Okay, so why are you talking about Heroes?
Because that's why I thought we were talking about television.
We're talking about the television writers going on strike. I had this whole bit planned out where I would do these little one-liners, and you would play the button, and, I'd pretend writing was so simple. And now you are just talking about Heroes.
And like this guy who was in Fight Club was in an episode, and it was so obvious he was going to die because he just made up some reason to be alone with the bad guy.
Okay, well, you're just talking about another frustration you have with Heroes right now.
It's driving me nuts, Sam.
Okay, but we're not talking about Heroes. This isn't the Heroes show.
The writers have... What, we're talking about the writer's strike. The writers know what's up.
Which is what? I don't know what's up anymore.
I think somebody had a sign, "We have no powers as writers." It was a Heroes reference.
No, it wasn't.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Where are you getting this information? You got papers in front of you. Why don't I have these papers?
Well, these are printed out from my blog.
You printed it? Why did you do this?
Because I think there's an important issue.
Do you want to just... Okay, what's your blog?
It's whyheroessucks.blogspot.com.
What are you doing?
It's my blog because I've never been so inspired to try to get to the root of what the problem is with the television show before.
To the point where you would sabotage a radio bit. You had me come up with all these little one-liners, all because you just want to talk about Heroes and your blog about Heroes, which is whyheroessucks.blogspot.com. Blogspot.com.
Catch it.
No, don't steal that too.
Oh.
So, okay. Do you want me to link this up to the thanandsam.com website?
Yes.
So they can catch that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll put a link to Why Hero... Okay, so can we get back to the writer's strike?
Yeah. You had more?
No, I mean, I feel like we totally lost track of what we were talking about.
How about, another one of the shows that's canceled is Till Death on Fox, starring Brad Garrett from Everybody Loves Raymond.
Okay, I gotta go back to these. I guess they would be like, okay. You say, so Brad Garrett goes up to the girl, and he goes, "Honey, do you love me?" And she goes, "Yeah." And then he goes, "How long will you?" And she goes, "Till death." See what I mean? It's easy. Now we're back on track.
And then you have the Japanese guy, Hiro, who can bend time and space.
Oh. All right.
He spared the bad guy's life again. Didn't we already see this in season 1, Hero?
No, I don't want
Mr. Hero. No, I'm talking directly to the character. Didn't we already see you do this?
Why? Well, first of all, a guy on Hero's name is Hiro?
Well, he's Japanese, so, get it?
It's Hiro?
Mm-hmm.
Hiro.
Like Hiroshima.
Okay, well, what does this have to do with anything?
I don't know. I thought we were talking about... It's Heroes Talk on Than and Sam.
We're not doing Heroes Talk. You're the only one who watches Heroes.
No, a couple... But
and you're not trying to, expose me to Heroes. You're just trying to... You have a mic in front of you, so you're venting your frustrations about Heroes.
Well, no one was really going to my blog.
This is what you did. You went on O&A yesterday, and they said, "What are we going to be? What are we going to be talking about?" And you said Heroes Talk. You said on Opie and Anthony yesterday we were going to be doing Heroes Talk. I thought you were just messing around.
No, I want people tuning in.
Nobody cares about Heroes Talk. We're in a radio war, and you're talking about Heroes Talk. This is where the pressure is on, and you're doing Heroes Talk.
That's all I can think about.
Why Heroes Sucks?
Yeah, .blogspot.com.
Okay, well, you got to plug in for your website again, your blog. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm feeling better.
Are we done with Heroes?
Sure.
Oh.
Do you want to do that make up a line thing again?
No, I'm done with it.
Oh.
You totally took me out of it.
I thought it was like a give and take thing.
No, it was just, I give, you take. I'm trying to throw something back at you, And instead of laughing or giving me something else to work with, you come at me with heroes.
Yeah, I apologize.
You didn't, and you pause, you just leave dead air.
My head should-
Where's your head at?
I just blogged. I should have
going
just been
on?
happy with the blog, I guess.
Yes. You can find other ways to promote your blog. Damn it.
Mike from Virginia, you're on the Than Sam Show. What's up?
Hey, boys.
Hey,
I've never seen Heroes, but
Right.
I think the little girl that is the cheerleader is really hot, and Sam, your bit sucks.
You see, now we're just hearing things like, what's her name, Hayden Panettiere?
Yeah.
She's hot.
Yeah.
Thank you for that information.
People want to talk about heroes.
And you're insulting my part of this. My bit sucks, and we want to talk about the stuff that stupid Perez Hilton posts.
Yeah. Do you have something else you want to talk about?
Can we move on from the whole thing?
Sure.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Because all this talk about Hollywood has got me in the mood for something.
What's that, Sam?
But I want to make sure you're done so I can get into it.
Yeah, no more heroes talk.
Well, Than, it's time for Sam's Hollywood Rumor Roundup, weekly segment of Hollywood Buzz. Only on the Than and Sam Show X version. Version X. Than, we got news.
Yeah, give it to me.
Britney Spears is back in trouble. Than, 2 nights ago, she drove through a red light at a, quote, notoriously dangerous intersection in L.A. At the time, her children and the monitor the court had appointed to be with Britney when she has her kids were all in the car. Luckily, Britney turned in order to avoid traffic and managed to safely clear the intersection while millions are still being massacred in Darfur. In more Hollywood junkie news... What?
What was that last bit?
She safely cleared. Amy Winehouse's father has publicly admitted that his daughter is using cocaine, heroin, and other assorted drugs.
Yeah, we all knew that. She sang that song.
Amy was inebriated for most of her new interview with Blender magazine, which includes comments from her father describing her drug use. Winehouse's father says he is trying to get her to go to rehab. However, Amy said
No, please.
that she'd prefer not to.
Thank you.
That was for you, Than.
Thank you for not doing that.
Didn't want that song. Didn't want that song. According to reports, George Clooney got into a physical altercation with Fabio earlier this week. Apparently, George became frustrated when he thought that he was being photographed while out on the town. However, the photographer was trying to take shots of Fabio, who was at the same establishment with a group of his friends.
That can't be true.
It's true.
No one was trying to take pictures of Fabio and saying, George Clooney, do you mind ducking?
They didn't say it to George, but they were trying to get shots of Fabio. The two got into a shoving match after Fabio told Clooney, who had allegedly been drinking, to stop acting like a diva. Eyewitnesses said that Clooney was lucky he didn't end up in the ER. Get it?
Yes.
Could give me a laugh if you got it. And in celebrity blog news, Tammy Lynn...
WhyHeroSucks.blogspot.com?
That's not the blog.
Oh.
In celebrity blog news, Tammy Lynn Michaels, wife of pop star Melissa Etheridge, was molested.
That's not good.
Tammy announced on her blog this week that she is no longer afraid to publicly say that she was molested by several people as a child. After many years of healing, she is back to, quote, treasuring her beautiful body and views the molestation as a bad thing.
Most people would.
Yes, speaking of children. Just last night...
It's tasteless.
Huh?
Tasteless segue.
Children.
Yes.
View co-host Elizabeth Hasselbeck gave birth to a bouncing baby boy. The boy is 7 pounds, 15 ounces and will probably be just as stupid as his mother. according to reports. This is just what we're getting from the hospital.
It sounds like editorializing.
And finally, Paris Hilton got a haircut, and Norman Mailer is dead. And that's today's Hollywood Buzz Roundup segment show X on the Than and Sam Show.
Thank you, Sam.
My pleasure, Than. I'm just reporting the news as I get it.
Sounded like there's some editorializing in there, but that's fine.
No.
It's nice to have your own little spin on it.
I didn't. That's straight from the horse's mouth, as it were.
We are... what's the word? Chugging away. It's on the Than and Sam Show.
Drinking a lot.
Well, I meant just like a train going chug.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We're going to be talking probably to Tony a little bit.
Oh, we got to.
People are already requesting your top 10.
They do it.
And we'll probably need to navigate through this technical problem. Yeah.
Are we not?
Well, we had problems going to break last time, so I'm just making sure that we're all good.
Okay.
So we got the top 10 list. We got Tony.
We got a whole bunch of crap coming up.
And hopefully we'll finally figure out who the cheerleader's dad really is.
No,
on Heroes. It's the Than and Sam Show.
Thank whatever God you worship. You're listening to the Than and Sam Show.
Clearly I remember picking on the boy. Seemed a harmless little fuck. But we unleashed the lion. Gnashed his teeth and bit the recessed lady's breast. How could I forget?
So I guess we're back. That was the end of the rejoiner.
I had no idea.
That's a short one, fellas.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. We're running by the skin of our teeth here.
Well, we do have, like we mentioned once or twice, we are currently...
knee-deep in a radio war.
In the trenches.
Yeah.
A lot of people have painted this as Than and Sam as the rich boys.
Yeah.
Who need to be taken down a peg.
But the thing is, even though Than and me come from a different place, and maybe we didn't grow up on the mean streets, we know someone who has.
Mm-hmm.
We're like the guys who know jive because we have black friends.
Yeah.
And we're here to debut a brand new segment. Than and Sam want to take this audience that we have, and we want to make it bigger. We want to make it so we have a mass appeal, and that those who want to listen to the High Society show and get that kind of gritty feel, and that we're from the streets mentality, they can listen too and enjoy where we're coming from, because we have a brand new segment called Slumming It Up on the Than and Sam Show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the host of Slumming It Up, Tony! We're slumming it. Tony is comfortably found his way to the couch and is lying down on it.
TNSX, son.
Yes, TNSX. Tony, how the hell are we?
I'm doing good, fellas. I'm excited tonight. I gotta tell you, the 10th show, this is fucking monumental right now. You know what I mean?
Yes.
X.
X.
It's all I was worried about tonight. Coming in, it's a 10th show. You know, things are gonna happen. I tell you what, on the train ride, you guys not even gonna believe this. I was waiting to tell you. I met a girl in the train tonight.
Uh-huh.
This girl is the mighty, mighty Max Weinberg's daughter.
Oh, my goodness.
I met Max Weinberg's daughter on the way to the city tonight. You believe that?
Tony, are you a Springsteen fan?
I was hoping Danny would play a little Springsteen, coming in from break. I'll tell you that.
Well,
maybe a little "Pay Me My Money Down." It's one of my faves. It's
Yeah.
a Seeger song, but he redid it.
Well, good for him.
Maybe next break we could play that.
Well, we'll work on it.
I asked her for Conan tickets. She told me to get lost. And
Well.
she goes, "Why are you drinking so much?" I'm going to be on a radio show.
Yeah.
And she just left. She had a little bit. I'll tell you what, a little bit of a mustache for Max Weinberg's daughter.
Okay. Well, I think Max Weinberg can grow a mustache.
Yeah, well, she was a Jewish broad, and sometimes they're hairy. I went out with a Jewish girl for a while.
This is pure speculation on Tony's part. We don't even know who he actually talked to.
He's making it all up.
No,
Yeah.
she gave me her number. We can call. You want to call her?
No, I don't want to call her. Not even a
You
little
sure?
bit. Yes,
Why-
I'm positive.
Why did she give you her number?
Because I was a gentleman. I said good things. I made her laugh a little bit, and I offered her some of my Jim Beam I had in a brown bag.
Well, good for you, Tony.
And
we've brought you on today to debut a new segment called Slumming It, or
Yeah.
Slumming It Up. I'm not exactly sure which one fits better yet.
Yeah, we'll see.
But basically, we want to get the scoop from the other side of the tracks. That's why we put you on the couch on the other side of the studio.
yeah, I noticed you guys wouldn't even let me sit on the console, which is a little fucked up because I've been here 10 times already. But I understand what's going on.
We're slumming it up.
I understand. Can I get some headphones, or is that not in the cards for me tonight?
Can you hear?
Yeah, you can hear through the speakers.
I can hear.
Tony.
Yeah.
All right, so you're good.
I feel a little segregated over here.
So, Tony, what's life like as we speak on the other side of the tracks?
Well, it's tough, fellas. I don't have a job. Thin was listening to my demo I made the other day for a couple shitty rock stations in Jersey I was trying to get a job for.
Well, apparently they won't be coming
Well, they
through.
don't know. They don't know who I am. I
No.
use a fucking alias on this show. My name's not really Tony.
Yeah, Anthony.
But he listened to it. I'm trying to. I don't have anything, and I got fired from my job as a Red Lobster security guard last week.
Yeah, because when we asked you to come in for this show,
Yeah.
you said that taking the train into the city was going to hurt you in the pocket.
Yeah.
I can't
which
even
is something.
imagine.
Yeah, to me that's such a foreign concept. I'm like, yeah, I could come in. It's a train. It's like, what is
Well,
it?
it's $17.50 now. They brought it up from like $16. It's bad. Like I actually asked my father tonight to for $30 to come to the city. And my father's an immigrant from Italy, so he doesn't really understand radio. He wants to know what I'm doing.
Sounds awful.
so
Italians
I have
don't
to
really
convince
get.
him.
They don't have radios.
No, I don't think so. He lived by a creek.
Who's
So.
that guy that invented the radio?
Yeah, I had to convince him to give me $30 to come in and for the X show.
Marconi.
Yeah,
Is that a vowel in his last name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's
So
rough.
go on.
And also, it's been a
Asian.
rough weekend. Last night I threw up on my bass guitar, and I don't I haven't thrown up since my 21st birthday. This is my first time since I was 21. I threw up last night, but I don't
And
think
you did it all over your bass guitar.
Oh yeah, whatever you call the strings that hold the strings down on the bottom of the guitar. I'm not sure what it's called. Because I only learned tablature for Enter Sandman, and I don't know anything else. But whatever.
How long have you been playing bass for?
Well, I bought the bass guitar about 8 years ago.
Nice.
But I only know Enter Sandman and Green Day.
That's a lot of
When I come around. That's it. I didn't get laid, so I stopped playing it. I figured, if I play the guitar, people would
And
call
you're
me.
clearly angry at the guitar, so you decided to puke on it.
Yeah, I ate. I don't think it was because of the booze, because everybody knows,
You don't drink.
Yeah, I like to have a good time. I can hold my own, but I went home and I ate I had 4 slices of sausage and onion pie when I got home.
How
So-
come you can afford 4 slices of sausage and onion pie, but you're complaining about a train ticket?
No, my mother made homemade pie.
Oh.
My mother makes a nice homemade pie.
You can make that stuff at home? That's why you just buy it.
No.
What's
Sam,
the point?
I could bring. You remember last year when you made fun of me when I made a tomato salad picked from my garden with my old man?
You gotta, that's what I'm understanding. I didn't realize that people still picked from a garden. You just go to a
see, you
store
guys,
and buy this
I know
stuff.
you guys go to 5 Star. We grow the shit in our backyard. I'll bring something in for you guys. I mean, you might not want to eat it. You might think it's dirty or something.
Yeah.
But I'll bring it in. If you want it, you could have it.
Well, we appreciate the offer.
Yeah. So anyway, I put a towel over it, and I came in tonight over to my bass guitar.
Yeah, that'll fix it.
Yeah.
I'm hoping the cat eats it before I get home.
The guitar or the...
A little bit of both, because I don't want to deal with that guitar anymore. I don't know how to play it.
You have a cat?
Yeah, I have a my. By the way, I got a dog. I can't afford to take it to the vet. It's going blind in one eye. It's got. And I'm hoping. Actually, was going to ask Than the other day if he could tell me look up on the internet. 'cause
I'm not
sure
lending
how
you
to-
money, Tony.
No, I don't need money. I need you. My dog's eye is getting cloudy and it's turning orange.
Okay.
So I think I can't take him to the vet because it's going to be like $300.
I think it's just becoming evil. It happens to dogs.
Did you ever think about getting a job at like a Starbucks?
Well, I work security, but I got fired, like I said.
Why'd you get fired?
I tell you the truth, I got into a little argument with my boss, but I didn't really. I kind of contract ended, so it was a fire, let go kind of deal. But he's like,
so did you get into an argument about your contract ending?
No, it was the last day, and I left like 15 minutes early because it was the last day, and he called me a piece of shit. I'm like,
summer vacation, right?
So I left, but he yelled at me because I used to go into the Red Lobster, and they made a complaint about me one time because I clogged the shitter and it overflowed, and fucking Red Lobster made a complaint to the security company. And listen, I went out. I didn't say it was me. They didn't know it was me, but they fucking.
Where were you a security guard?
And they just had a sense who takes the biggest dumps around there.
Yeah,
it's probably the 300-pound gentleman.
Were you a Red Lobster security guard?
No, I mean, I was a security guard for the whole lot. Blockbuster, Red Lobster, Party City. They got great Halloween costumes.
With great responsibility.
It's November 10th.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah. So they blame me for clogging the shitter. And,
Was it you?
It was me, but there's no way they knew because when I came out, I told the lady that was hosting, somebody made a mess in there. You should check it out.
Oh, man.
Meanwhile, you've been in there 45 minutes and came up with a book under your arm. I think they were onto you.
Tony, you're right. That alibi is absolutely foolproof.
Look,
it couldn't have been me. I'm the one who warned you of it.
That's what I did. That was my whole reason behind it. This guy's an asshole anyway, so whatever. And I filed for unemployment already, so I got that fucking happening.
What's
for me.
unemployment?
Coming in Tuesday, son. That's what I'm talking about. Tuesday, get a little.
What is unemployment?
Huh?
What's unemployment?
That's where you fucking send your thing to the government saying that somebody fired me, send me a couple $100 a week so I can go work for free in the city. That's what that is.
That's what my tax dollars are going to?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, both of you two are paying for me to fucking sit on his couch and fucking collect right now.
So don't ever say we didn't pay you for this
No,
gig.
I know, believe me. Besides the radio knowledge you guys give me, which I much appreciate, you're also
paying for your unemployment.
Sure.
Good for you.
Your life sounds awful, Tony.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, dude. And this fucking broad tonight. I was telling those girls out there, I'm really getting played out. It's a girl's birthday last night, and she asked me like 3 days before what's going on. You gonna hang out? And then last night, I'm the guy who's calling at 2 a.m, texting and calling, and no response.
Stalking.
I bought her a present too, and I got a present. She don't even pick up her phone for fucking.
What'd you buy her?
Birthday.
What'd you buy her?
I bought her a nice fucking scarf. A nice scarf. I don't have any money, and I bought her a fucking scarf for her birthday, and she don't even pick her phone up. It's terrible.
How much was the scarf?
I think it was like $24 or something.
Jesus.
I think it was made out of alpaca. You guys ever see those alpacas? Those alpacas got the finest hair out of anything you've ever seen before.
You must be in love.
Yeah, it's like better than cashmere, they say.
Yeah,
it's an alpaca form. So I bought that. I think it's $24, and she don't even call me back. So now I'm stuck with this fucking alpaca scarf, and I don't know what to do with it.
You could just keep yourself warm. Look classy for once.
I think I'm gonna wear it Monday to the O&A show when I come in.
Why not? You should have worn it tonight. It's a chilly night.
Yeah, I think I'm about burning it because of the way she treated me tonight.
What was your expectation of the relationship that made you want to buy a scarf?
You know what, then? I don't know, because I'm horrible with women. That's been my problem from fucking, since I've been 18. I'm horrible with them. So, a girl texts you with something or calls you and says something, you think you're in. I did a little naked torso rubbing with her the other week.
You just stood in front of her and rubbed your naked torso? I can see why that might have...
Believe me, I'm not taking my shirt off in front of anybody, She got a little... She got naked and wanted a back rub, and I gave it to her. She passed out. And
Before or after you started rubbing her? Because that's an important detail.
Yes. I think that's a sign,
No, what I'm saying is, or what Than was saying was, did she say, Tony, will you please rub my back, or yes, you may rub my back?
No, she did ask for it back.
Or was it, Tony, please...
No, but that's the thing. And I was telling those guys out there, I didn't do anything. I could have took my little pencil out and finished off whatever. I put a blanket on this broad.
You can't do that, Tony. It's illegal.
Well,
yeah, congratulations
on being a nice guy.
On not assaulting this girl.
Yeah.
Good job.
I was being a nice guy.
Were you nice enough not to rob the store on the way here?
No.
They should be complimenting you.
Yeah.
Well,
thank you for not hitting us with a brick.
But what, you know, I put a blanket on her and I left, and you know, that's romantic in my mind. I'm sorry. I think that's romantic. I put a blanket on her and left. And then, you know,
and she didn't call you back.
She didn't call me back. I buy an alpaca fucking scarf, and I got nothing.
Maybe she thought you, you know, had been inappropriate. Have you talked about that night with her ever since?
No, because that's the thing. I'm bad with. I don't know how to bring that up. Like, I don't want to be, you know, she hits me up and everything's fine, and then I go hang out late night with her. And you know, she passes out. It's almost like a pattern. Like I don't know if she's doing it on purpose, but she passes out a lot.
Sounds pretty intentional.
Yeah.
Before any part of my article of clothing comes off, she passes out.
It's like a defense mechanism, I think, on her part.
I don't know.
Maybe she's just so kind of, you just sweep her off her feet so much she just swoons and passes out. Does she put the back of her hand right on her forehead as soon as you guys start getting romantic?
And I called, and you know, when I went, I don't know if you guys ever done this. Before the night was going on, I went to go get cigarettes, and in my mind, I knew I was going to get drunk last night. I didn't know I was going to get so drunk I threw up on my bass guitar, but I knew I was going to get a nice buzz.
I thought that was the pizza that did that.
That's right. It was the pizza that made me throw up on my Les Paul Edition 5 fingers bass. But
your bass has 5 fingers?
5 string, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
5 string bass. But
you just say words.
When I
went to go get, I made a mental note in my head to go, Tony, whatever happens, do not call or text this broad because you're gonna ruin it. Because when I get drunk, I have a tendency to call or text at like 12 or 1 in the morning. Like, what the fuck? You don't call? So I said, do not do it. And then when I woke up and I was scraping off with a Q-tip out of the pickups on my bass guitar, my yak, I looked at my phone and I saw that I called her at 12:41 in the morning, 21 seconds. So either she didn't pick up in 21 seconds.
Listen to that bass line.
I didn't leave a message, or she clicked over immediately and left some kind of awful message. So I don't know. Maybe you guys could help me. You guys got to.
Listen to that bass.
You both got great girls. You guys got to take care of me. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I can play this. 0065 00065 I know this bass line.
In case you don't understand, Tony is speaking in guitar tablature.
Tablature, because I don't know the notes.
Wait, hang on, you guys. You're going to miss the best part. He's about to throw up on the bass.
Yeah. I was about to say, what can you play it on?
I got a Les Paul 5-string, cuz.
How could you play it, though? There's puke all over it.
Well, you'd have to take the towel off first and then the puke. And the dead cat.
I just started a band with my friends. Our band name's called Acid Reflux. That's a great band name, isn't it? Acid Reflux. The first song is called Teasing Me, Fucking Him, dedicated to the last girl. Which I knew she was banging somebody last night, so I made a song called Teasing Me, Fucking Him. I'm going to play the Enter Sandman bass line the whole time. What's the matter with you two?
And that was slumming it up with Tony. Tony teaching us how to slum it up. Thanks for showing us, Tony, what life is like on the other side of the tracks.
Yes, it sounds awful. I'm glad
listen to that.
A nice ovation coming out.
Tony hits another one out of the park.
Yep.
And that's what we're doing here. We're making it so we have a diverse listening audience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're not just some rich boys who don't get that there's a lower class. We have them represented right here in the studio.
Two sides of the same coin, Sam. Two sides of the same coin.
Right, you are.
Well, I know people have been talking and requesting, and the lines have been jammed with the instant feedback. People want to know one thing.
I went to all the message boards. I'm going to whackbag.com. By the way, did you see that guy Fuckwit?
Yeah.
He made that nice Than Sam X animated GIF banner thing.
Very nice.
Very nice work. Went to whackbag.com. Went to thanandsamfanclub.com. Our good friend Struff runs that section of Full Blown AIDS. They're all saying this. Sam, what happened to your top 10 list, Sam?
And what do you have to say right back to him?
Here we go, Daddy. They're back because it's time for...
It's the final countdown.
Sam's Top 10 of the Week. And just as an editor's note, this won't be the final countdown. It's just something that fit. Well, Than, I know that you've always been that's a nice heart out for me.
Mm-hmm.
I know you've always been a huge fan of the top 10 lists.
I have not.
All the way back. Okay, well, you just said not at the end of that. All the way back with, we've done top 10 sodas that are no longer in production.
Yeah, that for some reason got people talking. I think people were talking about Faygo or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did top 10 breakfast cereals.
Mm-hmm.
Top 10 ghosts of all time.
Yeah.
That was probably almost a year ago, because wasn't that kind of Halloween-y themed?
Yeah.
Wow, we've been doing this for a while and only have 10 shows.
A very long time.
Well, Than, this week I have a very special countdown.
What's that?
It's the top 10 most annoying commercials in recent memory.
I think this is one I could finally get behind. This actually sounds like it might be good radio, which would be first for this segment.
Well, no, it's always good radio. It always generates a lot of feedback. I'm assuming that my buddy SOS on Whackbag will probably have what do you think is the most annoying commercial out there right now by the time the show is done.
He does treat us well.
He's a fantastic person. But then I brought in audio of all these commercials. And this is, again, the top 10 list is something that is taken, I don't write them. They're taken from the information source that is the internet.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not my opinion. I don't have any... I'm not allowed to change the order. I find it on the internet. But here it is. Yeah. And we could skip through around these commercials. And, of course, what's the phone number? I don't think we've said the phone number all show.
Not once. It's 866-YOW-19-OX, the phone number to contact the Than and Sam Show. Our very own number, 866-YOW-19-OX. That's spelled YOW-19-OX.
So if you have your own commercials you want to contribute to the list, please do, because this is another gold top 10 list.
Yes.
Number 10 is the commercial for a spray cleaner, which is like Easy Off, but there's a little extra oomph. And it's called Easy Off BAM!
Easy Off BAM Power Cleaner has the power to remove stains like soap scum. Remove soap scum. Just spray and wipe wherever there's soap scum. Remove soap scum. Better than scrubbing bubbles. Better than scrubbing bubbles. Bam, bam. Tiles, tubs, shower doors, sinks. Bam, bam. Tiles, tubs, shower doors, sinks. It has the power to remove mindscape. The power to remove mindscape. Just spray it on and look at that shine. Look at that shine. Easy Off, Easy Off, Easy Off, bam! And you're done.
I think what they were going for here was trying to do some kind of jingle, something catchy, something that would stick in your head, but they attacked my senses.
I think if I was, if I was an 8-year-old, I'd buy cleaning products from that company.
Because it's just word, repeat, loop. Like, I thought the CD player was broken for a minute, and I've heard that commercial like infinity times already because I'm the one who pulled it.
That's pretty annoying.
It's an awful commercial. Is that the we already heard it. You don't have to play it again.
I'm sorry.
So that's top 10. Easy Off BAM. That's number 10.
Terrible.
Number 9 is General Foods International Coffees, which is a commercial for flavored coffees. So what I want you to do, Than, is you listen to this and give me your opinion.
This brings back memories. Oh, these are great. What's this remind you of? Tastes like vanilla, huh? Senior trip. Paris. That cafe. Yeah.
Rich, creamy tasting coffee with a hint of vanilla flavor. French Vanilla Cafe.
I love this coffee.
From General Foods International Coffees.
I loved that waiter. Jean-Luc.
What? If that's not an infomercial for abusing women, I don't know what is. How could a feminist group not rally behind that and say, why would you portray that image of us? Jean-Luc.
So dreamy.
I'm drinking this fake French vanilla coffee. Do you think that that's what it tasted like, Than? Do you think that they're singing, I haven't smelled anything like this since I was last in Paris on my... Didn't they say senior trip?
Yeah.
That's got to be high school. They're old women. Not like elderly, but it had to be decades ago.
I like how, I guess they're kind of literal. French Vanilla Cafe reminds me of a French cafe.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Are we not thinking outside the... All right. 2 ladies are sitting there drinking French vanilla coffee. French vanilla cafe coffee. They're thinking about a French cafe where they drink vanilla coffee. Jean-Luc is the name of the waiter. See what I mean about writing?
Yeah, you still got it.
It's to say I just dictated that commercial.
Yeah.
Number 8 on this top 10 list.
Oh, I think I remember this one.
Yes, this one is a little bit of a throwback, which is why I don't know if it really belongs on here because it's older than the rest of them. But it's Encyclopedia Britannica with annoying Encyclopedia Britannica kid, the blonde kid with the button-up shirt and glasses.
Remember me? I'm the kid that had a report due on space. Then I got the new Encyclopedia Britannica.
He had a report due on space, and then he got the new encyclopedia...
I think I made that abundantly clear.
Yes.
Anyhow, here it is. I mean, hey, everybody knows this is the greatest encyclopedia in the world. Help me get a B+.
Why not an A?
Too long. I found so much great information I put it all in. Overkill. Look at this. I always wondered where my mandibula was.
Mm-hmm. For details on how you can own the new Encyclopedia Britannica...
Let's have that 800 number. Excellent.
Just call this number and we'll send you this free booklet.
Here's a problem with that commercial. You end up siding with the voiceover villain guy.
Yeah.
Like, I end up going, yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be this kid's a rebel, I guess.
Because he's got glasses and he's got his button-up shirt tucked into his tight pants, but at the same time his hair is long. We can't forget that. It's very important. His hair is long.
He's a rebel.
So he's one of the cool kids, but he's using a little Encyclopedia Britannica. He's going to go ahead and get some of that knowledge.
There's no, buying an encyclopedia is not an act of rebellion.
No.
I'm sorry.
Why? Who did you have an Encyclopedia Britannica?
No, I had the other one. World Book. Is that right?
I think so.
I'm looking at a bunch of illiterate people in the other rooms.
I had one big book that was said encyclopedia on it, but it was just one book.
Oh, yeah? That might have been a dictionary.
It was I was about to say it just had words and definitions.
Yeah, no, that's what you were thinking of.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes there's multi-volume things because there's so much information you can't fit in one book.
Well, yeah, but I'm afraid if I did a report, I'd get a B because of overkill. Too much information.
I do remember that, and I think every kid has said amongst their friends, I always wondered where my mandibula was to make fun of that awful person who hopefully is addicted to heroin.
Yeah, I was saying, if he's not dead, he should be.
Yeah.
But why don't we move on to number 7?
I'm ready.
And this one is a bit more current. It's one that everybody will be familiar with.
What's that?
Enzyte.
This is Bob. Looks like it's game night with the boys
so
at
bad.
Bob's house. And since Bob has been taking Enzyte for natural male enhancement, it looks like he's been dealt more than just a full house of confidence. 'Cause when the stakes are this high, there's some things you just can't bluff. Yes, with Enzyte, it's easy to tell the big winner at this table. For a free sample of Enzyte, just call or go online.
We got his dick pills.
Yeah, and everything he does is a phallic thing. Like
he's got, they're playing cards, and he's got a single tall stack of chips right in front of where his lap is.
Mm-hmm.
We get it. He's smiling real wide because he's confident. He's got a big wiener because of his pills. Great.
And it's sort of implied that all of his friends' wives want to fuck him because he's got the big penis.
Yeah, man. He takes those dick pills. He's got to be good in the sack.
Gooch in Cleveland, you're on the Thane and Sam show. Go ahead, buddy.
I watch a lot of sports, and I keep seeing that stupid John Cougar Mellencamp song with the trucks. This is my country. The dream is still alive. It's the worst thing I've ever heard, and they play it a million times.
People make odd choices.
Thanks, Gooch.
People make strange choices when doing these commercials.
Yeah, some people think the advertising thing, like a lot of radio commercials, like put in awful sound effects. Like that's one of those things they teach you. Like when all else fails and you're doing a radio commercial, throw in the sound of a baby crying.
Why?
Because humans are hardwired to respond to that noise, like genetically.
But it's like,
and I think are hardwired to stop whatever's making that noise.
Yeah.
So if it's the radio, it's click.
Yeah.
If it's a baby, either try to soothe it or throw it or something.
Yeah, or just stop it.
Yeah.
Click.
But yeah, people seem to be confusing annoying with effective.
Yeah.
Coke Logic from Whack Bag. You're on the Fan and Sam Show.
Hey, what's going on? Do you guys know High Society Radio's coming on after you? High Society Radio?
Yes.
High Society Radio?
Yes, we do.
All right, because Bronx Johnny and Pepper Hicks is on there, and the other guy, High Society Radio.
He doesn't even know all three guys.
No.
No, I actually don't.
All right, thanks.
Chris, I believe. All right, I'll get to the real point. I'll help your show out.
We need
in
it.
Chicago, we have...
All right, thanks,
What
Coke
happened?
Logic. I don't know. I must have hit
His
the wrong
phone
button.
must have gone out. No, but Coke Logic was going to say in Chicago there are local spots that are terrible. All right, Tony wants to pipe in that Coke Logic's cartoons stink. That's Tony.
Yeah.
But yes, local commercials are terrible. I mean, you can't relate to this, but in Syracuse, there's this guy, Billy Fucillo, I think his name is.
Yeah.
And he runs spots on every channel, every probably 35 minutes. And he has new spots every 3 days. He's constantly pumping out new commercials, but every single one of them, he's a car dealer. And so it's the typical, like, remember in the 80s when every place had a local car dealer and they would all do spots from outside?
Mm-hmm.
He still does it.
Yeah,
and he
if it ain't
does it
broke.
strong. And he ends every one with, it's gonna be huge.
Oh.
And I mean, you drive down the street, and on the highway, there's a giant billboard with his face on it, and he's standing over letters that say, huge.
They spell it like with a lot of U's and maybe an AH after the G.
No, but they're big letters.
My buddy always told me about this commercial in Jersey for one of those car dealerships things. The guy's whole bit was that he couldn't say no. He's like, I can't say it. Yes.
Oh, commercial rules.
Yeah. Just try it. Just ask me anything. Yes.
Yeah. Is this commercial really that bad?
Yes.
Okay.
Brad from Atlanta, you're on the Fan Sam Show. Go ahead.
Hey, buddies. I just want to say how much I fucking hate that new Tic Tac commercial where all the people are doing all the cute little things with the Tic Tacs and they wind up in the mouth. It's great. Love you guys.
All right. Certainly painted a picture there.
Oh, yeah, I'm so tired of those dumb Orbitz commercials, too. I wish they would just stop having breath mint and gum commercials. We get it. The mouth's cleaner. Danny, what's up?
Hey, how many poor boys does it take to change a light bulb?
I said Danny.
Yeah, Ron unfortunately just tipped his hand.
Yeah.
You mentioned that Orbitz gum with that's like the dirty mouth commercial.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one with Steve-O and the other dude from Jackass?
Chris Pontius.
Oh, it just makes me want to shoot the fucking television. The guy, it's Steve-O. Like I've seen him take a fucking fishing hook to his cheek and be dragged behind a boat, and Pontius is pouring sand into his mouth.
But his mouth is still clean.
Yeah, and like that's supposed to be like the big wacky thing. Like, oh, there's sand in Steve-O's mouth. And stupid Pontius goes, I'm sorry. Like as he's pouring the sand in, like it's the most awful thing that could ever happen to fucking Steve-O.
And that commercial's on all the time.
All the time.
It's always on.
I think they've lost some cred with that one.
Yes.
You want to go next to the list here?
Yeah, next on the list is a familiar one with everybody because I think, did you bring it to O&A?
I don't know.
Somebody brought it. Maybe Danny or you. Crumbleevable.
Introducing Kraft Natural Cheese Crumbles.
The Crumbleevable.
New Kraft Crumbles. Intense nuggets of real Kraft cheese crumbled right off the block to give your favorite foods the big cheese taste you love.
That big cheese taste that blows you away. The Crumbleevable.
Of course, we've explored the awfulness of that commercial in great length.
Yeah. Just the fact that EMF, is that EMF?
I think so.
Licensed out their song. I mean, of course, what else are they going to do? That song was awesome 10 years ago.
It's like, all right, you know, unbelievable?
Yeah.
But crumbleevable. See, I could write. Like this, you see what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
It was before it was just a goofy thing. I was just joking. But these commercial people, maybe it's commercial writing that I was thinking of before.
Yeah, because they were very short.
Yeah. Next on the list, we're up to number 5 already. Do you believe it?
I can't believe it's flying by.
That's what I'm saying. Is, of course, the infamous dial down the center, 1-800-CALL-ATT.
Bring it. You're going down, little man. You make a collect call, just dial in the center. 1-800-CALLATT. Free for you and cheap for them. That's all you got?
Save on every call. Dial 1-800-CALL-ATT for collect calls.
There were so many of those Carrot Top commercials.
I do remember those.
And they just, for whatever reason, I never hated Carrot Top. I don't hate Carrot Top now. Most people do. For whatever reason, those commercials drove a hate in people.
I think
so
that was
deep.
it.
That was it. I mean, that exposed the world to Carrot Top more than ever, because they were on all the time. There were so many of them, and he was just dialing down the center, no matter what channel you were on. And for whatever reason, they just hated Carrot Top. They must have been dialing down the center because they left Carrot Top on the spots.
And then you had David Arquette Cox come in.
Yeah, when they were like, look, Carrot Top is getting a little... He's starting to annoy people. He's starting to rub people the wrong way. Who do we got to fill in?
That guy.
David Arquette.
He had the football in his helmet. That's crazy.
He is a nut.
Yep.
He's also a former WCW World Heavyweight Champion.
I didn't know that.
Which really shot a lot of credibility away from that belt that was left.
Adam from Kentwood, you're on the Fan Sam Show.
Hey, boys. Hey, we got one of these awful car dealership commercials by us. It's kind of your typical one where the guy's way over the top, happy and everything. Except he does everything in like a Western theme. Like his dealership, the commercial I seen for, I can't think of the name of it. That even has a Western theme to it. But like the dealership looks like an old Western town.
Oh, he actually themed his whole...
He's riding around on a horse with a six-shooter, and then at the end of the commercial, he's got like horses running across like an open plain, which has nothing to do with like the area where where the dealership is.
Yeah, I want. You got some cowboy B-roll, and it's like, yeah, I want to buy my cars from the cowboy.
Indians being raped and pillaged on the side lot.
Yeah,
it's an authentic experience.
For some reason, people think that themes like that will just always sell. Like, let's put a cowboy on the commercial.
Yeah, people love cowboys
people
and
love
cars.
Cowboys, yeah. Imagine a cowboy driving a car instead of a horse. I bet I just wrote that guy's next commercial for him. I need something to get me off of this here hoss.
His whatever gallon hat sticking out of the sunroof.
Yeah. You mean I can get the power of 14 of these in one of these here machines? Boom. Come to Crazy Eddie's Cars.
Well, I think you're mixing up your brands now.
Whatever.
Some people want to tell me about a discount and think my name's Harry. I don't know what that's about.
I don't know. Tell them about it, Harry.
Yeah.
I guess that's another one that some people, whatever. Number 4, that's a sponsor, would be a very familiar one to everybody, and then one that's annoyed everybody, and that's the Six Flags guy.
There once was a town that worked so hard, there was just no time for play.
What happened?
But that all changed on this one particular day.
I can't wait to find out what happened. Oh, the Vanga boys came. Oh, they did! Yeah, it just faded out. It's just that for a while. I mean, well, you think that song is going to make a bunch of people jump into some pedophile's van? Thinking that they'll go to Six Flags?
No.
That's the correct answer.
I would not jump in a pedophile's van after seeing that commercial.
That commercial probably encouraged pedophiles. They're like, oh man, I know I can get this CD. I know what song is going to make kids get into my van. Screw this candy. Screw these Dragon Ball Z toys and Pokemon cards. I'm just going to play this song and make people think that their dreary old neighborhood is now a party. And I'm going to take them to an amusement park.
They drive around like in those old, run for mayor kind of vans with the speakers on the roof.
Yeah.
Just expecting people to just hop on in.
Yeah. And why this old guy? Why pick that guy as the spokesman? I understand he's a little crazy and silly. I mean...
I think it might be a younger guy under there.
No, I've seen the guy when we do the walkover. He's an old guy. But I mean, but why have that be the representative? Some creepy old man with thick rimmed glasses who prefers the company of children romantically. Why let that be the spokesman for an amusement park?
The writers do suck. I do remember as a child this one for some Hershey chocolate thing.
Yeah.
And the slogan was pure milk chocolate, can you handle it?
Yes.
And my dad walked by when I was on once. He's like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. How could you not handle chocolate? I was like, well...
Did it just crush you as a child? That's why you're so cynical and dry now. You can't handle any of that stuff because your dad... No, that's stupid, son. You were 5, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just this little kid. He's like, I don't know if I can handle all that chocolate excitement.
Jamie from a truck. Jamie the trucker, go ahead. You're on the Than Sam Show.
In my little hometown, we have this local spot for a hardware show where the owner's wife, she weighed at least 250, if not 300 pounds, put on this I Dream of Jeannie costume with the belly shirt and her fat fucking gut hanging out, and did the real bad effects. It was horrible. It was on all the damn time, too.
That makes me want hardware. A huge woman in an I Dream of Jeannie outfit?
What is that?
Your wish is my command. I wish you would lose some goddamn weight.
Yeah. Which it makes me think of a bit for Tony. We could throw a little Genie outfit on him.
Yeah.
Make some Than Sam commercials.
Yeah, we'll just make him wear them and do them radio spots. He still got to wear the things.
Oh, yeah. Even in the recording studio.
Number 3, I could go one way or the other. I think I could think of a lot more annoying commercials. But it's those, you know the Lamisil foot fungus medication?
Well, now with the little demon.
Yes, it's the little demon commercial.
This, I can't watch.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you're on with this one.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, hey, hi. I'm Baker. Don't mind me. I'm just a dermatophyte. You know,
as if we know what that means.
All I want is to get in here and live under your nails. You can't get me with clippers or those surface treatments you try on your own. Not in too deep in your nail bed.
Your
Make yourself comfortable. Invite a few friends. Settle in.
Do you have thick, discolored, or flaky nails? Millions of people do. It may be caused by an active live infection. That's why you should have...
Yeah, et cetera, et cetera.
Hey, Than, I'm going to get under your nails.
That commercial is awful. It's animated, but they show Mr. Fungus, the little imp, talking in front of a toe. And then, this has nothing to do with foot fungus, but for some reason he lifts up the big toenail like it's a car hood.
I'm just getting under your nails.
And hops in. It's the most horrifying image to think about somebody just popping up.
It looks so painful.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hate that commercial.
I just crinkled my toes up just with you saying that.
Yeah, just imagine somebody taking it's like a CD case and just taking your toenail and just going like that.
Opening it up. I'm just getting under your nail. I hate when animated characters use biological terms.
Yeah.
As if like that's gonna make it more relatable.
Yeah.
Like I don't even remember what he called himself, but it's like I still don't know what it is.
Why is my main question is, why is the Nasonex bee Spanish? Have you seen those animated commercials? Is there any reason?
Wouldn't he be be? That's a good joke.
That is very good. Bilingual.
Yeah. Take that, Bronx Johnny. We got Spanish, too.
Yeah. Why is he Spanish?
No, I don't know. I think bees will probably, their accent would probably morph into whatever their surroundings are. There's no reason for a Spanish bee to be flying around. Maybe a little Spanish fly. I'm only kidding, guys.
Frank the trucker. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I was wondering what's up with that fucking commercial, that fucking Verizon commercial, that douchebag in the back. And, Sam, are you really half a nigger?
That's,
thanks, Frank.
That's a racist way of asking that question.
Yeah.
And the "Can you hear me now" guy is, I would assume, making 6 figures.
No, much more than that.
More than 6 figures?
Oh, yeah. He's like a star. He probably doesn't have to work again ever.
No, I wouldn't think he did. I actually knew a guy who knew him. And he was saying that before that guy, and this is like serious, before that guy got that job, he had no money. And he had a sick dog like Tony.
Oof.
And his dog was going to die. And he didn't have any money to take his dog to the vet. And he got the first "Can you hear me now" spot. And he took his dog to the vet. And now he's a millionaire. Because of that one line. How do you even pick a guy to do that? It just seems like you just grab like one of your guys that you know and be like, can you just say, "Can you hear me now"? Good.
I wonder if he still like goes out on auditions for real jobs, for real acting jobs, like thinking I really want to respect me.
I want to break away from this.
Yeah, I think I could probably, I'll start in small roles like Thug number 6, but I can really get back into cinema. That's where my talents are.
And I want to break this whole character. I got to be a thug. I got to be some a little grittier and deeper. He probably sits home looking at iPhone commercials like, Jesus Christ, that's a cool little gadget. I wish I could buy it. Because do you know what a I don't even know what the word for it would be. A coup. It would be if you saw Can You Hear Me Now guy walking down the street with a little Apple logo at the back of his phone.
Oh, it's killing him.
Boom. No iPhone for you, Verizon boy. Keep bothering us.
We're counting down the top 10 commercials of all time, according to some internet site.
No, this is top 10 annoying commercials in recent memory.
Oh, okay.
Because there's been a lot more commercials than this.
Yeah.
Number 2 is a commercial that I and most people would think would be number 1. Let's go ahead and hit it.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead.
of course.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on is available without a prescription at retailers nationwide.
What does it do?
Headaches? I don't know.
If you look at the commercial, it appears to be a glue stick that you rub on your head, and then your headaches go away.
Yes, and then you apply, and then you stick Advil to your head.
Yes.
That's how it works.
But are you supposed to be wearing some kind of do-rag before you put it on, or some kind of put something between your forehead and the stick?
No. I'm pretty sure you go right to it.
Directly?
Yes.
Wow. Well, let's take some more calls before I spoil it all with number 1.
Corey from Staten Island, you're on the Thin and Sam Show.
Hey, a poor boy walks into a bar with a parrot on his shoulder. The bartender says, hey, where'd you get that thing from? The parrot says the welfare office down the street. They're all over the fucking place.
Wow. Brought his own sound effects and everything.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I didn't get it, but I like the ba-doom.
He got his buns to work.
Yeah.
What's his secret?
Yeah, really.
Jake from Colorado, go ahead.
Hey, the stupid Bar None commercials with that little stupid dog puppet that pops out behind that blonde lady and starts going, hi, you're pretty. And
yeah,
that's all I've got to say.
Yeah,
All right, thanks, Jake.
That's a good call because that dog, remember the website pets.com?
Yeah.
That dog, they for 1 year had the most famous commercial. And it was like everybody knew the pets.com commercial, but nobody bought anything from pets.com.
Yeah,
so it went out of business.
Yeah.
And then those commercials disappeared. So whatever this was, barnone.com shows up and just says, well, we'll just use the pets.com puppet.
It's probably just lying around. What else?
I think like Michael Ian Black does the voice for that too.
Oh.
I think he does.
Nice.
So good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Your call, Than.
I say we go right to number 1.
Let's rock it. Than, I got one question for you, my friend.
What's that?
Are you gelling?
You gelling? You know I'm gelling. Hey, here's the happy groom, Bill McMillan. McMillan, you gelling?
I'm gelling and Zinfandelling. So's my new bride, Mrs. Helen McMillan.
I'm so happy my eyes are welling. Did everyone try the prosciutto and melon?
We put the softest gel ever in Dr. Scholl's massaging gel insoles. You and your feet will feel outrageously comfortable. Guaranteed. Are you gelling yet? Dr. Scholl's.
I hope not. For the love of God, I hope I'm not gelling.
That, I mean, yeah. The great Jim Norton has hours of stand-up on how bad those commercials are.
They're just the worst. Gelling. What? And they keep making them.
It's not cool. Like
Look,
that's one of those things. Like people start by trying to be ironic, and then they go past. Like it's no longer ironic, but they think they are.
Yeah.
Like the cavemen thing kind of was like, once it becomes like self-referential and like it's clear that the writers of the commercial are aware that they're trying to be annoying.
Yes.
It doesn't work anymore.
No. Now it's just like I can't understand why it's being made anymore. Like, would anybody buy Dr. Scholl's based on those commercials?
It's time to think of something else. Like if you have to make everyone aware that your commercial sucks, that you know it sucks, then just admit it sucks and move on.
Yeah. Well, with gelling, that was...
Oh, wait, I'm not ready.
That's okay, because I'll hype it up a little bit. That was the return of the Than and Sam's Top 10 of the Week. That probably wasn't the last one I'll do, just so you know. It's just a song. So that was
one I could actually get behind, Sam, and I appreciate it.
I thought it was good.
A favorite of the Than and Sam show's message boards, and of personally Sam and I, it's Struff. Go ahead, Struff.
Struff rules.
Hey,
Hey, guys. Que pasa? Just wanted to start off in Espanol because, well, like you said, it's something that Bronx Johnny's show isn't going to do.
Yeah, face to him.
Wanted to call in and say hi. Congratulations on show number X or letter X or whatever. Sounds like it's going really well so far. And I have what can be an annoying commercial for some people. That is a plug for the Than and Sam show recaps on thanandsamfanclub.com. Woohoo!
Struff is the best. How's that open bar treating you?
I just wrapped up for you. Good question. I just came from a wedding, and I should say congratulations to my friends Chris and Aubrey, by the way. But yeah, open bars rock. Woohoo!
Congratulations, Chris and Aubrey. Woohoo, indeed.
All right, thanks, Struff. You keep on rocking.
You're the best.
Back to drinking, guys. See ya.
Bye. So yeah, that's you can check out his recaps at thanandsamfanclub.com.
Yes.
And they gotta sell those T-shirts.
Yeah, I don't know why. They sell 1 million of them.
Fly right off the shelves.
Jesus, you can sell them for $50 a piece, easy.
We'll be right back with the Than and Sam Show.
The Than and Sam Show. XM 202.
Sam Show.
Who brought us back that time, me or you?
Simultaneously, man.
We're good partners.
We just know, yeah, it's time to go.
What's that phone number?
It's 866-YOW-19-OX, YOW-190X to call the Than and Sam Show.
They gave us our own phone number?
Yeah, well, we're moving up in the world.
It's Than and Sam X. In the big studio, I might add. Remember our last show? We were in that little tiny studio that we were having to say goodbye to.
Yeah.
And we said goodbye to it in a big way. And now we're in the big studio playing with the big boys.
Yeah, and they actually gave us that because it ends in X. So it's Than Sam X, YOW-19-OX. See how it all comes together?
Ox.
Yeah.
That's that. Now the number makes sense. They were just waiting.
You can't spell ox. Yeah.
Without.
Yeah.
An X. An X. You can finish it.
I thought we were just going to assume that. By the way, we can hang up everybody that wanted to talk about commercials because we're not going to talk about that anymore.
Bush League. Bush League.
I was recently thinking, Sam.
Yeah.
Because I'm in a relationship right now.
You are?
Yes.
Wow.
Very happy. But like everybody, every couple, I get in some fights.
You got to get into a couple fights.
You know, you
ever hit her so hard she bruises?
No, not fist fights.
Oh.
But just like verbal arguments.
Oh, that's my mistake.
Yeah. And I found that there might be, sometimes they're legitimate, like, they're real power struggle things, like, not wanting, your person stepping out on you, you got to really have a fight, like you think they're addicted to heroin.
There are certainly legitimate, or you're honestly like, you're not treating me properly. You're treating me like a second-class human being.
Yes.
Would be a legitimate fight.
Yeah.
There are certainly legitimate fights to be had.
But there's also dumb shit that should be settled in a very mild manner, but ends up in screaming.
True that.
My most recent one that I can think of, I got in a knockdown, drag-out fight, if I could use that cliche, over how you're supposed to fill up the Brita filter.
What? You just fill it up with water? What? I don't understand. You got...
I was screaming.
No! I don't even know what are the two ways to do it. What's the argument here? Don't tell me don't tell me which side is which. I want to see who I side with.
All right. I guess not filling it up enough after pouring it out. Pouring some out. We had,
Okay, so you got a Brita water filter.
Mm-hmm.
And you put water in it.
Mm-hmm.
And you pour some out into a glass.
Yes. And then you have to replenish it with some more water so that it goes through the filter, and you can, again, pour it out into a glass.
Okay.
I guess somebody kept forgetting to fill it back up, so there was always half a glass of water left in the Brita filter.
There's only one glass worth of water in a Brita filter?
No, it was like 3 or 4.
But still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So there's half a glass left. So they're assuming that since there's some water left, I don't have to refill it.
Yeah, sort of like the 2 inches at the bottom, or 2 ounces at the bottom of the Coke bottle thing.
Makes sense. I get it now.
Screaming.
I will say that I would probably prefer that it be filled when there's half a glass left, that it be refilled.
Okay. That was my mistake. I was the one who was leaving it.
With half a glass?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm a lazy person.
Yeah.
And for me, I just didn't want to deal with, you know what I'm talking about, just a little hard, you want to pour your glass and get going.
Yeah, sure.
But we were screaming at each other in the kitchen, and I got so angry that I, slammed down...
You got anger at things.
The Brita filter, and it broke. The filter popped out of the thing, and there was water everywhere.
Did it not cross your mind at one point that this is a stupid thing to be arguing about?
No, that always happens 20 minutes later when I'm covered with water and I gotta go buy a new Brita.
No, what you do is you try to revisit your sane mind while you're arguing, and if it's not an argument worth having, just say, you're arguing about something that's not worth arguing about.
My sane mind takes a vacation during fights, and all is about winning whatever argument I'm making.
Well, I'm not going to pretend that I'm the pope of this stuff, that I'm absolved. This never happens to me. But I got the same fight over and over again, which is probably worse.
Yeah, because at least I think we settled this one.
If you resolve a stupid fight, you shouldn't have it over and over again.
True.
But I have it starts out with, what do you want to do for dinner? I don't know. What do you want to do? You never make decisions.
Oh, this is the fight.
Yes, that's it. That's the fight. And then it starts. And I'm sitting there, and I'm the one who's being asked, what do I want for dinner? Or she'll be like, are you hungry? And I'll be like, yeah, I am. And she's like, okay, what do you want? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. What do you want? And then she's like, why don't you ever make a goddamn decision?
Jesus.
And I'm sitting here like, look, you're the one who asked me if I'm hungry. Since it was your idea, you should have something in mind. Aside from that, the fact that you do this every time means that I may not be making a decision, but neither are you, because all you're doing is saying that I'm not making a decision.
How do relationships ever last longer than 5 seconds?
I have no idea, because this same fight goes in those exact words over and over and over. And she goes, well, when was the last time you made a decision? And I say, when I say I'm hungry, I say this is what I want. What do you want? When you say you're hungry, you say, what do you want? Make a decision, because you never make them.
I had that argument when I was 6 with my friend, not over eating. It was always when we're at each other's houses, and it was like, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do?
Same thing, but if your friend said, Than, you never make a decision.
I'd be like, we're not dating.
Right.
That's a very girlfriendy thing to say to me.
We got Tony. Big Tony is back in the studio. What we got? We just turned all the mics on.
Yeah.
And you there?
What's up, fellas?
Well, you got any of these fights? You got a lot of conflict in your life, I know.
I do have a lot of conflict. Yeah, but this exact thing that you guys are talking about, it's usually, when I'm hanging out with my friends, where do you want to eat? I don't know, where do you want to eat? The problem is because I can never decide, because I always want pizza, I always want a steak, I always want a hamburger. It's back and forth. Then it gets a little heated. So it's not so much a girlfriend thing. That goes with anything. Friends hanging out, drinking, eating. Where do you want to go?
All right.
866-YOW-19-OX. Thanks for adding, Tony.
Yeah, I guess Tony thought we were doing the what do you want to eat break, not the have you ever been a fight with a chick break.
Yeah,
don't ask me about fighting with your chick, because obviously I don't know anything about it.
All right.
If you ask me about fighting with my masseuse, I might have something to fucking tell you.
You go, boy.
Mongo, you're on the Than Sam show. Go ahead, man.
Good evening, guys. Sam, your girlfriend's choice should be really easy. Your menu only contains about 4 items.
I tell her that every time. I say, you know what I want to eat. Today.
Chicken nuggets or corn dogs. What's the big deal?
Oh, I don't do corn dogs, sir.
Great show, guys.
Thanks, Mongo.
I get the same thing everywhere. We went into a pizza place today. She's like, what are you getting? I was like, what do you think I'm getting?
Pizza.
With what on it?
Nothing.
Just cheese. It's all I get. What do you think I'm going to order up the menu? Most places I go to, I will order, there's only one thing on the menu that I will order, if that. I will eat any place that has some kind of chicken fingers or some kind of pizza thing or something. It's simple.
She's trying to be thoughtful.
About what? By saying I don't make decisions?
Yeah, it's
I make the decisions. I make the decisions to say this is all I'm eating. That's the decision I've made.
She's just trying to help by thinking of what your needs are. Unfortunately, your needs are for her to shut up and make a decision.
God damn it.
Yeah.
But I'm not breaking things either.
No. I also got in a fight about putting up a shelf once.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Don't talk to me about 6-year-olds having arguments because you're arguing about filling up Brita filters and putting up shelves.
Oh, it was awful.
By the way, what's a Brita filter? I never even heard of that.
Well,
if I don't want to drink tap water, which is
why would
gross.
You?
Okay.
What I would do is, what a lot of people in New York do is buy a filter, and it's a pitcher, and then you pour it into the thing, and then the bottom of the pitcher has filtered
really?
water. Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just send someone out to get you bottled water?
Well, sometimes I like to slum it.
We drink hose water in Jersey. I don't know. I never heard of Brita.
Drew Boogie.
Sam, why can't you make a decision?
I made decisions.
No, see, she wants you to say, I want this, and that's it. There is no, she wants you to make a decision. She doesn't want you to leave her to guess. And make I want this chicken right now, this is it. And if she's having trouble making a decision with her shit, you got to make the decision for her. Why is it you can't do that?
This sounds like some of that. This sounds like some of that Patrice stuff. I'm using that on her next time. I'm doing it. You're right, Drew.
That's the real deal. That's the way you got to do it. They don't want to make any of the decisions. They just want to sit and do what he has to do. You got to be a man, Sam. I don't even care if you're just eating those stupid chicken nuggets. Just make the decision.
I'm doing it.
All right, thanks, Drew.
From now on,
I'm gonna eat some chicken nuggets in your honor. How's that?
Oh, thank you, Drew Boogie.
Very nice.
There you go.
866-19-OX.
Drew Boogie did the theme song for the Master Poe show that's coming up next week.
Thanks for stealing my email, by the way. I heard that the other day.
Well, when you leave an email open on a desktop, it might get forwarded.
By the way, when she asks you what to eat, why don't you just say, turn it nice. I want to eat you. That's what you say. What do you want to eat? You. Everybody has a good time.
Oh, Tony, you're a wonder.
That really is very sweet of you, Tony.
Not a small
I'm a
wonder.
romantic. That's what I do.
But a wonder.
Yeah.
So tell me about this shelf argument.
Well, it's basically I'm a selfish person and I don't like when people call me out on it.
See, well, why wouldn't you just change that about yourself?
That's stupid.
No, it's not. It's stupid to have arguments about shelves and water filters. If you could stop being so goddamn selfish all the time, you could avoid some of the arguments.
No.
Yes, you could.
I guess, but then I'm not being true to myself. Like, I think I wanted to play video games and not put up a damn shelf. So.
Okay. But sometimes, again, with the 6-year-old thing, when I was 6, I wanted to play video games and not set the table for dinner.
Yeah.
But you got to do it sometimes. You got to do your chores.
It was stupid one shelf that went into the wall so we could put up 3 pictures. The wall looked fine as it was.
I will say I agree with you in that respect. Like, my girlfriend will be like, maybe we should get a new rug. And I'm like, we got a rug. What are we going to get a new rug about?
Who decided what pictures were they? She's putting pictures up and she's deciding what's up? What kind of pictures are these? Family pictures?
I think you might be concerned with the wrong details on this one, Tommy.
No, but I'm saying, is she decorating your whole place now? Is that the deal?
Well, we were living together at the time.
So she's taking full reign on what's going on the wall.
She's putting up some goddamn pictures, Tony.
That's maybe you should go back to that part of the situation.
Stop trying to pick up on the Drew Boogie bitch management stuff. That's his stuff.
I'm sorry, he influences.
Josh from Pennsylvania, you're on the Than and Sam show. Go ahead.
Hey guys, what about the girls that always give you the guilt trips about everything?
That's what I'm saying. Like, she'll be like, we'll go, and I'll be like, yeah, well, we're gonna go to Applebee's, and she'll be like, okay, if that's what you want. And I'll be like, okay, it is. And then we'll go. And then she'll be like, I'm not going to order anything. And I'll be like, you're goddamn kidding me right now.
Yeah, and then as soon as you ever try to guilt trip with the women, though, you get the whole either they start crying or they make excuses about other times where you made them feel bad about it for no reason.
Yeah, or they'll say, you're making me feel bad by pointing out that I'm making you feel bad.
Oh.
It's a trap that you don't want to get into, Tony.
Seriously, I don't understand. People should just have sex and then meet again a week later and have sex.
Yeah, really.
John the trucker, go ahead, man.
Yeah, I would try to do a nice little favor and do laundry or something, and my ex-wife, she'd fucking get home, and then she'd start bitching that I folded this shit wrong, and she'd fucking go through and refold everything that I'd unfolded.
See, that would drive me nuts. I will say...
Yeah, that's why she's my ex-wife.
Yeah.
Good
Thanks,
for
John.
you, John. I will say, I do so little around the house that when I do something, like when I take out the trash or do laundry once in a blue moon...
Your methods shouldn't be questioned.
She's like, oh, no. They're never questioned. I'm an angel if I made the bed one day. You are so sweet. You made the bed.
Yeah, that's a nice low bar you've established.
It's true. Yeah, I set my standards so low that I just do a little bit, and I'm a golden god.
That's a good plan.
David the trucker, you're on the Than and Sam show. Go ahead.
Hey, yeah. I want to first say to Sam that, me and my girl get into the same arguments. And it's worse when, she wants to whine and complain about, being hungry, and then you ask her what she wants, and she has no idea.
No.
It's what the hell am I supposed to do about that?
You wanna help her out. She says she's hungry. You want to take her out and get her what she wants, and she's like, yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you want?
And then for Than, as far as, water filters and stuff like that, dude, the easiest way to solve that problem is just get a filter that screws directly onto the tap. And if you want cold water, you just fill up a pitcher and keep it in the fridge.
All right.
Don't worry about breaking anything.
Yeah,
All
look
right,
at
I
him. He
appreciate
just solved your argument.
The troubleshooting there.
If you were a rational human being, you would say, this argument is silly. I'm just going to screw a filter onto the tap.
No,
except, you know
why
what
are you trying to
happened?
run my life?
You know what would happen?
What?
You wouldn't screw the filter onto the tap. You'd be playing Xbox.
Yeah, I'd much rather do that.
You'd be killing somebody on your Wii. I'm playing your Manhunt 2. And no filter would get screwed into the sink. Why don't you ever think about me, Than?
Well,
I do stuff for this relationship, too.
Like?
I don't want to be the one who has to screw in the shelf every time. Sometimes you have to do it.
Nah.
See what I'm saying here? Tony, Than's attitude is counterproductive to a healthy relationship.
No, but I like it though because he's setting that bar like you said. You got to set it low.
Yeah,
and then anything that Than puts in that shelf, he's fucking He-Man for 3 weeks.
The only thing you don't want is some Rico Suave coming around, and she notices that some guy does chores all the time, and she's like, "Oh, there's guys who do that."
Well, you just limit her exposure to other men.
There you go.
That's what I do.
Keep her locked in the basement.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
if you put a padlock on the door and only you have the key, she ain't getting out of that apartment.
Yeah.
I also get in the fight that every guy, just so you know, every guy in the world is trying to hit on you. I'm always getting in the fight trying to convince her that nobody really wants to talk to her. I mean, that's putting not too fine a point on it, but it's not like no guys go out to bars looking for friends.
Well, see, my girlfriend is the opposite way in the sense that she has such a disgust for men that she assumes that not only is everybody trying to hit on her, but they would just as soon rape her.
Oh, okay.
There is no way that I would ever have to have that argument. It would just be like, every guy at that bar is just trying to hit on you, right? And she'd be like, yes, I want to go home.
Nope.
It's actually a fantastic deal. I'm glad she has a strong head on her shoulders.
Yeah, no, she was talking to somebody last night where, 10 minutes into it, they're trying to find a bar in Manhattan that had a mechanical bull. Don't ask me why.
Okay.
But, and then the guy was like, yeah, do you want to come with us? She's like, no, because it was 2 guys.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, well, can I have your number? And she said no. And he left.
Big surprise, right?
Yeah. I was like, that's exactly how that would play out. Because guess what? He wasn't trying to make a new friend.
Who is trying to make a new friend? Who wants new friends? No one.
No.
Why would anybody... Tony, would you ever...
No, I've never ever gone to a bar and seen a chick and be like, we should be pals.
Yeah.
Never.
What's up, bud?
The shit that runs through my mind, if the girl, could read my mind...
I'd like to massage this girl until she passes out and then put a nice blanket over her and buy buy her an Acapulco scarf or whatever that word was.
Alpaca. She'd probably call the cops if a girl could read my mind at the bar.
Plus, Tony always knows how to settle an argument when people are like, I don't know, what should we eat, what should we eat, what should we eat? Tony solves it with 3 simple words.
I eat asshole.
That's all.
That's what Tony would like to eat. In the other room there, our buddy Bon Jovi, who's been screening calls and doing
a Caesar haircut
and doing a piss poor job of it. I just got a note that he and his girlfriend also have. I can't believe with a heavy guy like that he has a girlfriend, but
old soft tits.
Apparently, he and his girlfriend also get into dumb fights. Bon Jovi, what you got over there?
Yeah, my girlfriend insists that I need a different haircut.
Let's check it out. Take the hat off.
Oh, all right.
What's up, Julius? What's up, Julius?
That's an awful hat.
I know it's bad, but I mean, this is my hair. My hair doesn't do anything else.
So just shave it. A lot of you.
No, she doesn't want that either, though.
What does she want?
We got to describe it. If you've ever seen the HBO series Rome, every character in that series has Bon Jovi's haircut.
If you've ever seen Scarface,
that too.
You know what his hair looks like.
Do the voice, Bon Jovi. The Scarface? Yeah, do it. Say hello to the bad guy. So do it.
Say hello to my little...
Shut up.
I can't.
Do you know his father owns a salon and he walks around with that haircut?
Is that true?
Your father owns a salon.
Your
Get a
father's
fucking haircut. You're out of your mind.
Bon Jovi, your father's a hairdresser?
Yeah.
So, first of all, why was this never brought to our attention before?
And what does your other dad do?
Male sex.
Thanks, Tony.
Yeah, thank you for doing that, Tony. Why? How do you get out of there with that do?
My hair doesn't do anything. It just it comes straight down.
You don't do anything for the O&A show, so I can see when your hair upside.
Okay, that was stupid.
Now we're just forwarding personal agendas. Go ahead.
That was uncalled for.
Yeah.
I have like Asian hair. It just kind of comes straight down.
But why not? First of all, okay, so what does your girlfriend want your hair to get cut into?
I don't know. She wants me to do something, in her words, more stylish and possibly like more European. I don't
What's
know what
more
that means.
European than that? Tell her Rome is in Italy, which is in Europe.
Thank you. I don't know what that means.
All right. I don't know what it means either, but plenty of Italian boys like yourself have their head shaved and they look good. You're a pretty boy. You should shave your head.
Get some gel up in that shit.
Gel? Yeah, I could put gel in it, but
why don't you do that Gotti thing? The kids love that stuff, and the chicks, they love that Carmine Gotti.
Yeah,
they really do.
I think that's what she's hinting at. That
you do?
Yeah, I think she wants me to put have really spiky hair.
Why don't you do it? You got to try it.
I don't want to have spiky hair.
Yeah, like that bisexual kid that used to work here.
Yeah,
he had really spiky hair. He looked like that, like a Japanese anime figure.
Yeah.
Should I try that?
Yeah, dude, you got to come in on Monday with spiky hair.
Yeah, give it a shot.
I'll try it.
I bet you would look good too.
I'll try the spikes.
Nice, thank you, Bon Jovi.
Thank you. I'm so glad we got to make fun of his hair.
Yeah.
Well, we
and his comment, Tony over there,
just going so inside.
Do anything for the Opie and Anthony. Why'd you have to follow up a good line with a bad one?
That's what I do. I just ruin everything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We did go along with the commercial bit, so we have to catch up.
Okay.
We got
yeah, we still got shit.
We got all kinds of shit. It is the Than and Sam Show.
The Than and Sam Show on XM 202.
This is the Than and Sam Show.
Oh, yeah.
Rocking it.
On the ones and twos, on the fours and fives, baby. It's the Than and Sam Show with Than and Sam X. Your boys Than and Sam are in the studio with our pal Tony.
X! Hey!
Slumming it up, baby. I got a text message from Tony about 8 o'clock p.m. Here on the East Coast. That was an hour before we went on the air. And what did it say, Tony?
X. I'm pumped, son. X.
It just said X.
No doubt.
Than and Sam X. Well, Than, if you remember, on Than and Sam IX, we started a bit for some reason. I don't know why, but you and Travis insisted that we do this, and it's called Than and Sam Play Theme Songs from 80s cartoon shows.
Yep.
Which was so successful, and the audience was so receptive to it, that we as a show have decided to do a sequel.
Yeah, and we already have a caller who wants to talk about that. Andrew, go ahead. You're on the Than and Sam show.
Hi, Than.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about how shitty Heroes is.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
What? We're not talking about Heroes, dude.
What's up, Andrew? What don't you like about it?
Than.
You know what? I couldn't even tell you. I haven't really been watching since the first season.
Yeah.
It's really that bad.
All right, thanks, Andrew.
We're not talking about
Andrew,
Heroes.
you're about as helpful as I am tonight. It's terrible.
See, Tony's right. We're not talking about Heroes. Tony knows we're not doing the Heroes talk.
WhyHeroesSucks.blogspot.com.
Are we going to hear Gummy Bears again tonight? Because I love that song.
We're not playing the same songs again. That's not a sequel. That's a remake. There's no reason for you to take that call, Than.
Well, the people wanted to talk about it. I told you it was a hot topic.
No, the person wanted to talk about it, and he didn't even have anything. He said, this season sucks. What don't you like about it? I haven't seen it.
You want to hear Gummy Bears, Tony?
Absolutely.
We got to kick off
I'm going to take my pants off if you play that song.
Take them off, baby.
Hit it. It's coming.
Go for it.
Get rid of them.
Get rid of them. Get rid of the pants. Take the pants off. Yeah, take the pants off. Yeah, baby, take them off. Take them off, baby. No pants in this studio. Get them off.
That one keeps going.
Tony, you got some meaty legs on you, son.
Those are runner's legs, by the way. You see those calves?
Look at that ass crack sticking out of the back.
They look like vases, these calves.
Tony got so excited about the Gummy Bears theme that... Which is still playing, Tony. Get them off. Take them down. Take them down, baby. I am the Gummy Bear. Sing along. Turn it up, baby. There you go.
That's a great song.
A song so nice,
song.
Tony had to take his pants off.
Yeah, I don't understand the correlation.
So nice, I took my pants off twice.
So yeah, that's the type of thing we do with Than and Sam Play 80s cartoon songs.
Mm-hmm.
Than, I know you had one that was a favorite that you didn't get to hear last time. You were just talking about it.
Well, I don't remember.
It's a little orange cat.
Oh, yeah. No, we definitely heard it. We heard it twice, and we went out with it a couple times.
So what the hell are we doing here?
I don't know. I think people I thought you just liked this music, and we'd play it some more. Something goofy's happening. I bet something's falling.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get in my bathtub and scoot across the garbage yard.
He did do that. Heathcliff was an asshole.
No, the best part is there's still 40 seconds left. I'll fade out of that. Do you want to hear more?
No.
All right.
I like the fat gray cat. He was my favorite. Of course, buddy.
Could you relate a little?
A little bit.
Were you a little fat kid?
Mongo, nice.
Were you a little fat?
Oh, is that Danny?
Yeah.
Nice call, Danny. Yeah, Mongo. He's the best.
Were you a little fat kid?
Yeah, I was fat. I got fat the first trip I made to Italy when I was like 9. I've been fat since I've been 9.
What was your favorite character in every cartoon? The fat one?
Pretty. I love to relate to the fat people in the cartoons. I love every fat character.
Like your favorite gummy bear was the fat one, probably, right? Tommy. I believe they call him. I will still calling you Tommy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have that extra disc I gave you?
I sure
because
do.
Last time, I couldn't believe this was left off the list. This was my favorite show when I was a kid. I mean, to the point where, remember E-Rock's GoBot costume that you can still see at ThanandSam.com?
Gotcha.
Thank you, Than. I had a costume, which I called Father Bionic 6. We are a family. I fight for them, they fight for me.
All right.
I fight for them, and they fight for me.
Now, is that the singer singing, or is he representing one of the characters?
No, that's the singer.
He's just saying I fight for the Bionic Six, and they fight for me.
Okay, I see what you're saying now. No, I would fight for Bionic Six if I were a singer, but I would assume he is representing a character.
Okay.
As close as we can be, high in the mountains or deep in the sea. Bionic Six, we're all together.
You like that, Tony?
I don't even know what this is. I never even seen
Bionic Six. You don't know Bionic Six?
No.
Yeah, what was the gist of the Bionic Six?
A super future family.
That's it.
Brought together by fate and given superpowers.
This guy.
The miracle of modern science.
Nice solo.
See?
For the family.
Well, we learned last week that
8 weeks ago.
yes, that you can learn about the premise of any 80s TV show, any 80s cartoon, by simply listening to the lyrics of the song.
Yeah, if you've got 30 seconds, you can learn all about the show.
They're a super future family who were given superpowers through the miracle of modern science.
Okay.
And one of them was the father of the family, so I called him Father Bionic Six, and I had the old E-Rock costume, which was the crappy mask with the elastic string, and plastic garbage bag suit that just said Bionic Six on the front.
So you...
stupid pumpkin in that picture.
I did. That really is a dumb
and I
picture.
love E-Rock. He's supposed to call up tonight and talk about his costume, too, he said.
E-Rock is, right now, he's going through his health issues. He's undergoing his sleep test.
Yeah, he said he would try and call in between his regulated naps that they make him take. His sleep apnea naps. Yeah.
Something tells me that he's going to pass with flying colors.
866-YOW-19-OX. That's 866-YOW-19-OX.
What else do you like on here, Than? What was your favorite 80s cartoon, Tony, that we haven't talked about?
Well, last time I was on here, we talked about it.
That we haven't talked about it.
Well, yeah, it was. I love it so much. It was the wrestling one, but I also like
rock and wrestling.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
I loved it too.
Are you talking about Inspector Gadget? Did we talk about that last time? Because Stan hates that, and I don't understand why. It was the best.
Okay,
cartoon
look at
of the
this.
80s.
You just asked if we talked about it last time.
Yeah, but did we?
And then you just said Than hates it. So how did you know Than hates it?
Well, because when I brought it up, you guys were like, "We don't," because you didn't have the theme song. I don't think
because we talked about it last time.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
So no, why did you ask? Because you already knew that we did. Because you knew that Than didn't like Inspector Gadget.
All right. Well, let's stop with this whole "let's get inside Tony's head" thing. It's getting a little uncomfortable. You know.
Yeah. Did I hit an issue that was a little too deep?
You know, I don't like you crying.
I'm getting close to those locked away secrets. But let's do Inspector Gadget for Tony. What do you say?
Sure.
I don't know why Than hates this so much. I think it's a great... And you liked it too, Sam.
I enjoyed Inspector Gadget.
I thought Penny was cute.
I hated it because it rewarded incompetence.
He don't like that.
Than hates that stuff.
Every time I get rewarded with competence, Than fucking incompetence. Than fucking tells me right away.
For, not with. Nobody goes like, "Oh, Tony, congratulations." Here's incompetence.
Than, I like Than because he always corrects me.
Here's you again.
But it's a little...
See what I did there?
It's a little, it's a little disappointing. I get corrected like 8 times a day by Than.
He doesn't like people. Wait, what's he going to reward you? For
No.
what? Incompetence?
I don't expect him to. Right.
Here come the police.
Oh, but wait, it's his hat.
Old helicopter hat.
That's what they called him.
This show sucked, and this theme song sucks. It's just Inspector
I know, this theme song doesn't suck.
What about the bad guy with the glove? That was the best.
Get you, yeah.
Dr. Claw.
Dr. Claw.
But yeah, the stupid dope didn't know how to do anything. And his kid, who the only character he's supposed to relate with
is his niece,
Penny, who does all the work and gets none of the credit.
Yeah, but he got mad gadgets, son.
He's got mad gadgets.
And the right ones never worked. He should have died so many times.
But luckily, he had his niece Penny and her dog Brain.
Don't be so cynical about everything, man.
How does this song suck too? Now you're just being picky.
It's a great song.
That's your own personal grudge.
Whatever. That show sucks. I talked about it last time. It still sucks.
I've never seen somebody with so much hatred for a cartoon.
It blows ass.
Let's do, this one was a personal request by me.
Oh, okay.
And, are you familiar with the TV show Denver the Last Dinosaur?
Yeah,
All right. Play it there!
The Last Dinosaur! I love that shit!
Oh, where'd Denver get those purple sunglasses from?
He's the best!
Will I understand the cartoon by the end of the song?
I think you will.
Jesus, it's a minute long.
It's a complex show.
Dinosaur! Cut up!
See, you're starting to get what's happening?
No.
He's our friend.
Why you gotta hate everything?
Wait. What are you toning out for?
I just want to be able to focus on something besides.
If you can see the look on Dan's face right now.
Shows me a world I never saw before. Listen up. We don't really care if people stop and stare at our pal Dino.
He don't care.
Prehistory in the rock and roll spotlight.
You really like this, huh?
That helps us make it do all right. And burp the last dinosaur. You see what's going on here?
You're out of your mind.
All
if
right,
you don't like
all
it.
right.
You see what's going on here?
Forever.
You ever see?
So it was modern kids who found a dinosaur or something.
They found a dinosaur egg. It's like that Pauly Shore movie. Encino Man.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, in London, that movie is called California Man, which is so stupid. But they found a dinosaur egg, and it hatched, and Denver was in it. He's the last dinosaur. There ain't no more after Denver.
Nope.
So the scientists want to get him, but they can't let him have him.
And then
so they got to dress Denver up in cool shades and shirts, so he looks like a kid. Except
I'm sorry, I missed that.
He looks kind of like a small Godzilla.
Yeah.
He's green, but he's not taller than that.
Wasn't he purple?
Maybe, no, he doesn't think he's green.
I think he was purple.
I think you're wrong.
Am I wrong? Okay.
But he looks like a mini Godzilla because he wasn't taller than the kids. They're teenagers.
Yeah.
But, so they put purple sunglasses on him and a Hawaiian shirt.
Nice.
And gave him a guitar.
And then hijinks ensues.
And he played Enter Sandman for 8 years on it.
And then threw up on his face.
Yeah. He never knew. He was just a dinosaur. All he could handle were tabs.
That's... I'm sorry I missed that.
That's a lot of parallels to what we're talking about.
Yeah, Dan hates both of us right now. Look at his face.
Know what I'm realizing is these... Well, first of all, for the people that weren't able to tune into our last shows, we did cover the basics, the obvious ones like Thundercats, Transformers. I guess our screener didn't catch our last show either because a lot of those calls...
Bon Jovi, yeah, old Julius in there is done on our phone screening board after tonight.
Take your bangs out of your face.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, get some hair gel.
And we're trying to, maybe some of the ones that are a little less popular that aren't like cultural icons. I mean, Susan's trying, and we do appreciate the participation. But Susan, what do you have for the Than and Sam show?
I was just asking if you guys remember the He-Man cartoons with his cat, Battle Cat.
Susan?
See, that wasn't that bad because at least she referenced Battle Cat, which is a bit obscure. But yes, in fact, I do remember He-Man.
That's not a girl, by the way.
You don't think so?
Is she still on the line?
No. Why, you were going to quiz her?
That was terrible. That was definitely a dude.
You think so?
Absolutely. I've called trannies before for various reasons. She sounds worse than them.
Well...
Yeah, sorry.
No, I can't believe that we're moving on that quickly from Denver the Last Dinosaur. There's a whole world out there that people have never seen before, and they're all calling in to talk about Denver.
I think I know what it is. It's like cartoons. If you weren't in on the ground floor, at this age, they all sound stupid.
Yeah, because season 3 of Denver the Last Dinosaur just got ridiculous. Because why the hell haven't the government gotten that goddamn dinosaur by now? It's been years.
Yeah.
And those kids are still teenagers.
I hope you, it's whydenversucks.blogspot.com is available. You could get into that maybe.
I'm not doing it. I'm getting on Why Isn't Denver the Last Dinosaur out on DVD yet .blogspot.com. Oh, that's going to be swept up now that I've mentioned it on air.
Yeah.
What else do you like, Than?
I'm trying to do two things at once, which is see what people are asking and then have it ready for them by the time we get to it.
Oh,
you see?
little radio tricks. See what? Take notes, Tony. Than's doing a little radio magic.
Let me get my post-its out. Hold on.
So that way it seems like
yell at the fat kid and then take calls. I got it.
Nick from Arizona, go ahead.
Hey, man, what about Chippendale's Rescue Rangers?
You mean Chippendale?
Yeah, that.
Chippendale, that's it.
Thanks, man. That cartoon ruled.
No, it didn't.
It did.
You're so stupid.
You like bad cartoons. I gotta say it.
And this song rules?
No. But I thought that's the bit. We mentioned a cartoon and then play its song.
No, but you said Inspector Gadget's song is terrible.
It's 2 words.
This song sucks.
When you need help, just call.
No, you're supposed to not like it.
These songs are catchy. I don't like the song.
Chippendales is like a male review. What the fuck?
Yeah. Very gay cartoon. Very gay. Terrible.
Tony, you hack. Making a Chippendales joke.
I'm just trying to side with the kid, Dan. He's only got so much left in his life. No, Chippendale was not a good cartoon.
I don't even remember what it was about. I remember liking it. They had a miniature plane.
It was they were chipmunks.
And one wore a Hawaiian shirt or something.
Yes,
sucked each other's dick.
And they sucked each other's dicks and rescued people.
Really? They showed that?
Yeah. Chippendale, that's why they were rescue rangers. They were nuts. But yeah, no, that cartoon was terrible.
Now we're finally getting to the obscure ones. This is what I'm talking about. Sean from Nashville, go ahead.
Does anybody remember the show Centurions?
I think I do. Yeah, what's it?
What it was like these 3 dudes. One was a Marine, one was like a Navy guy, and one was an Air Force pilot. They all wore like these special suits where their space station in space beamed all their shit down to them, and one could like fly in space, one could be underwater.
I loved it. I loved that cartoon.
I can honestly say the Centurions thing is not something in my memory.
No recollection.
Way off.
Thank you, Sean. I do remember that. It was fantastic.
Tony, you and me would have gotten along very well as kids watching TV.
Yeah.
But it always begged the question, like, they'd get different parts, and, like, some parts kicked ass.
Yeah.
And some parts were not so sweet. Why wouldn't you always have the rocket part that lets you shoot a missile?
What else was there?
Like, fins.
What do you want fins?
Stuff that was not nearly as cool.
Just in case you got to swim, why don't you send rockets at the ocean and empty
That's
motherfucker?
It's a terrible cartoon. One guy in the Navy, one guy in the Marine. That's not a good cartoon.
What is it, a Village People cartoon?
It's terrible.
We're going to start singing songs
in the Navy, the Marines, and the Air Force, and then they sucked each other's dicks.
Yeah, and then they sucked each other's dicks. Are we going to start singing about the Young Men's Christian Association next?
It's a terrible cartoon.
That sounds just awful. Tony and me have sounded off on this one. Centurions,
You guys were missing out. Chris from New Jersey, go ahead.
Darkwing Duck.
Let's get dangerous.
I like that.
But some of those, like Darkwing Duck and Chippendales, those are 90s cartoons.
Well, isn't a Darkwing Duck what do you call that after one thing's successful and then something else takes off? What do you call that?
Chris had it right. It's a spinoff.
Spinoff. There you go.
All right, thanks, Chris. Oh, I guess because somebody mentioned it.
That's amazing that you had that ready. A little funk in that, a little bass line. That's a bass line you should learn. No yak on that bass.
A little slap and pop.
Yeah.
I think this is actually Flea from Chili Peppers.
How the fuck do you know that? Are you serious?
Tony, we're a humor-based show.
Not fact-based.
Listen to Dave. He tells me shit I have no idea.
Now you're thinking of Bust a Move.
No, I never got on the Darkwing Duck band. You know what it was? The Disney cartoons didn't do it for me.
Clearly not. DuckTales, you didn't like that one?
Not really. I didn't mind it, but not really.
I love DuckTales.
It was too, I was like, just let the guy have his money, you know what I mean? Like, Scrooge McDuck was painted as this guy who we should all, think a certain way about him just because he's got a bunch of cash.
He was Scottish.
Yeah, he was Scottish. That's not what I'm talking about, though.
I'm sorry.
I'm saying, he had all this money, and he's supposed to be a Scrooge because he's got money. Some people have money and just enjoy it. You know what I mean?
I don't know anything about having money.
No, that's why we got you on the show. We're hitting every demo.
Tony's too busy drawing phalluses on Post-its.
Okay, you just drew
That's a penis on
You
my
just drew a penis, and then he taped it to his mic flag. Thanks for doing that.
We did talk about this last time, but Chris, what do you got?
What's up, shit dicks? Wanted to see if any of you guys remember MASK, and if you do, what did the acronym stand for?
Hey, we discussed last time. I was a huge Mask fan. I had all the toys and everything, but I do not and never had a clue what the acronym stood, what the acronym was, and I remember somebody said it last time, and I still don't know.
Yeah, Mobile Armored Strike Command.
Nice. And they didn't. Okay. I'm going to hang up on you because you keep trying to talk when I'm talking.
Command with a K?
Command with a K, yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's crazy, man, those mask guys.
Yeah.
They might start a mystery or rewrite history.
No, that's somebody else.
That's DuckTales.
Oh.
I don't remember this one ever. I don't think we have the appropriate theme song for it. George from New Jersey, go ahead.
Hey, you guys remember Shirt Tails?
Oh,
Shirt Tails.
Yes.
Shirt Tails, these little monkeys or whatever the fuck they were. They lived in a tree or some shit.
Yes. Yes, I do remember Shirt Tails vaguely.
So you can't stump us.
Yeah, well, they would have, like, their shirts would light up with, like, power or whatever the fuck they had.
Yeah, like they'd say something, and then for some reason their shirt would reinforce whatever happened.
Exactly,
I never watched. I'm not terribly familiar with Shirt Tails.
I think this is old.
That's old, man. That's like fucking mid-'80s.
Who do you call when you're caught in a jam?
Nice.
Too scared to stay.
Too scared to scram.
It's a cinch. Yeah, a pinch. You call Timmy, Rick, Digger, Pike,
And Bogey.
the Shirt Tail.
Who do you call?
That's pretty much all they do from there.
Okay.
No idea.
That sounds like Scooby-Doo, except without the dog.
Yeah, no, they're animals.
They're animals?
They're various animals, like a koala and a possum and stuff. Cool animals, not just dogs. That'd be stupid.
That show sounds just awful.
Well, I was pretty young. We do have to take one more break.
Oh, do we? Okay.
Before the end of the show.
Yeah, we do. Let's take a break and then we'll sneak in some more fun stuff. We got a ton of stuff that we actually didn't get to, so.
Yes.
X.
Tony, I think Tony wanted to be the out, but I'm not good. Actually, are you ready? We'll do this. I'll say Than and Sam, and you'll say... Oh, you fucking idiot. Go to break, please.
Call the Than and Sam Show. 866-WOW1-WOW. That's 866-969-1969. I'm Sam.
Back with the Than and Sam Show.
Oh, yeah, and thanks for listening. And thanks for holding on to what's golden, and that's this show. What a tie-in. I'm so good at this stuff.
So, people have been painting us as too snobby.
Yeah.
To relate to the common man.
The fact is, when you look at the numbers, and we do, and you look at the demographic, there are other shows on the Saturday Night Virus that just have a more minority-based audience.
Just their demo.
Yes. They appeal to minorities better, apparently.
Yeah. We appeal to everybody. That's what our gift is.
Yeah, and the thing that we do is we sit there and we show prep for a good 4 or 5 hours before each show, and we already have our bits worked out because we do this stuff weeks in advance. And we're sitting here brainstorming 4 or 5 hours. How do we bring in that extra group?
Well, I have recently tried to hone my skills in relating to non-whites.
Oh. Any non-white in specific group?
Well, this was with the blacks.
So you're working on...
bridging the gap.
Okay, well, I would think that if you just spoke to them like human beings...
I don't know why I can't. I don't mean I talk to them like they're not human, but I just can't talk like I would. I get nervous. I think I'm going to be racist. I'm not. I've never been. Well, at least not.
You didn't grow up around many black people.
No. And the two guys that were in my school were very
white
much...
guys.
The two black guys.
Yes.
Were,
They might as well have been white guys.
Yeah. They... I mean...
Something tells me you have a story to back this up.
Yeah, to play with stereotypes, the one black guy on our basketball team could not dunk. That's just exactly how it came out. But yeah, recently I have been trying... I was on the subway.
Okay.
Not a very full car, a couple guys.
For those that don't know, that's the underground train system that New York has in the city.
Thank you, Sam. And there's always guys that come on the cars and try to sell you stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This guy came on, and it was a black gentleman.
Sure.
He was selling DVDs, bootleg DVDs. I didn't really pay attention. I wasn't interested in supporting piracy. So I didn't say anything. And then there's another black guy on the train, and they started talking. because the guy who was selling DVDs was he did his pitch, was very eloquent, and then he did it in Spanish. I think he did it in French too. And the guy who was sitting there, one of his potential customers, but not really, was like, "Man, you're really smart. Why are you doing this?" And he's like, "Oh, I got other stuff going on." And so they had this whole conversation. I think God came up, and they had this really deep spiritual conversation. The guy didn't buy any DVDs, but there was clearly a bonding moment between the two black men.
Okay.
And so the guy finishes his spiel and gets off the train. And he turns around to the car and says, "Thank you." And me, just trying to be nice to another human being, I give him the old nod. I, like, lift my head up to say, like, "Hey, no problem." Like, thank you.
Right.
But as my head's going up, he adds to the end of "thank you, brother."
Okay.
So, unfortunately, my head is already up.
And you can't bring it back down because then you're completing the nod.
No. I'm sitting there with just my head up, waiting for him to leave, and then a couple seconds go by so people don't know what I was trying to do.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm not his brother. He was not bonding with me. He was bonding with the other black guy.
But you couldn't just say in your head that maybe we are brothers. Maybe we're seeing past the color barrier.
Oh, no.
That didn't come up.
He definitely wasn't talking to me.
This is the first time that's entered your head.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, no. We could not have. We did not share a moment.
Okay, so that's... You don't communicate well with other races.
So I tried again.
You tried again to communicate with black people.
Yeah, it shouldn't be so hard. These shouldn't be memorable things. They shouldn't be stories, but they are.
No, because like I could tell you a story. Like I was talking to a black guy the other day, and we had a conversation like two rational human beings would.
Yeah, I always do something to mess it up. Like there's one of the engineers over at K-Rock where Opie and Anthony broadcast in the morning, as well as on XM 6 to 12. They
followed by Ron and Fez 12 to 3.
Correct. He helped me with some problem. It was a little thing, and as I was walking out that day, I was like, "Thanks for helping me with that." And he's like, "No problem. It's what I do." To which I replied, "Oh yeah."
What? You don't do that.
Yeah, you
didn't really do that.
Yep.
Why?
I don't know. I thought we were bonding.
Black people talk just like white people.
Oh,
he said,
yeah.
"That's what I do."
I was like, "Oh, yeah."
You're looking to get stabbed.
Oh, I would have stabbed you. I would have stabbed you myself.
I thought
that's some racist shit right there.
Racist,
why? That's not how they talk?
No, they talk just like you do.
They're just like us.
Well, my bad.
You're trying to do it again.
My bad. That's not your.
My bizzle.
Okay, see, that really like when you do stuff like that. When you say like hip hop slang, it sounds racist.
Right.
So don't do it.
Okay. Well, that is our music, and it's time to wrap up the Stan and Sam show.
We got to thank Last Minute Danny Tube Steaks for coming in and helping us out.
It's cooking steaks, isn't it, Danny?
His help was invaluable. That means really valuable.
Yes. We got to thank Tony for being relatable for the poor folks listening.
MySpace.com/Mayhem Radio Show.
Very good. We got to thank Whackbag.com. We got to thank StanandSamFanClub.com, FullBlownAge.com, and